So, welcome all today for today's program on behalf of Ayurveda Research Career Academy as well as Ayurveda Teachers Association. Being on time is always a wonderful thing. That's why we have started this program on times, and all our specialists and eminent experts also join this program. Before that, I would just like to give the brief introduction of our academy. Actually, Ayurveda Research Academy is founded pertaining to develop the skill required for the research among the Ayurveda aspirants. And our platform is providing various knowledgeable workshops, seminar through various program to among all the Ayurveda fraternity related to our field by the way of this portal. And our mission is to impart the excellence in Ayurveda and public health education also. Along with that, even Ayurveda Teachers Association is also a professional organization that represent and support Ayurveda teachers, which is founded in 2017 for promotion of the education and professional development of Ayurveda teachers among all over India. And it also protect the rights of Ayurveda practitioners for globally as well as in India also. And ATA also provide the members with access to educational resources. And that association also organize various conferences, workshops for the purpose of benefit of our Ayurveda teachers as well as the practitioner. And all of you know that NCISM is enhancing our quality of education by making some changes at the apex level. And for that today we have the eminent expert and the panelist. I would like to welcome respected Dr.B. Prasad Sir, which is all of you know that Dr. Prasad Sir is working as a president of Board of Ayurveda, National Commission for Indian Institute of Medicine, New Delhi. So welcome, sir, on behalf of Ayurveda Research Career Academy as well as Ayurveda Teacher Association. And we also have today respected Dr.Suryakiran Wagh Sir, which is member of NCISM New Delhi. I welcome both of you, sir, from entire Ayurveda fraternity. And for that, the effort was taken to conduct this program and to organize this program. I would like to also welcome Dr. Rahul Suresh Sir, President, Ayurveda Teachers Association, Dr. Pradeep Kumar Zonal Sir, Working President of ATA, Dr. Nitin Chandurkar, Secretary of ATA, and Dr. Nitin Wagmare Sir, Treasurer of ATA. So I welcome all of you and I welcome all the entire fraternity who joined today's program. Many of us are professor working as a principal, many of us are management. So I welcome all participants today for this program. So now without wasting time, I would like to request Dr. Rahul Suresh Sir for just his inaugural remark. After that, we will start the program with our eminent expert and panelist, respected Dr. Prasad Sir as well as Dr. Suryakiran Wagh Sir. Before that, I would like to request Dr. Suresh Sir kindly just to speak few words for this program as an inaugural remark, sir. Dr. Rahul, sir.
Thank you, sir. Dr. Ranga, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir. Okay. कुछ दिन पहले एमएससी आया, एमएससी आने के बाद लोगों में बहुत सारी चर्चा शुरू हो गई कि टीचर्स में, कॉलेजेस में एमएससी इम्प्लीमेंट करना जरूरी है, ना जरूरी करना है, ना करना है, इसके उद्देश्य क्या है। तो जब पिछले 10 साल में अगर आयुष मिनिस्ट्री हमारे प्राइम मिनिस्टर साहब ने बनाई है, उसका उद्देश्य ये है आयुर्वेद एक मेन फ्लो में आना चाहिए पूरे इंडिया में और ऑल ओवर वर्ल्ड। और हमारे भारत देश में एमबीबीएस ये पैथी है जो इट इज मेन स्ट्रीम पैथी ऑफ आवर हेल्थ सिस्टम। अगर हमें आयुर्वेद को उस मेन स्ट्रीम में लाना है तो आयुर्वेद में बहुत सारे बदलाव लाने हैं। तो उसके लिए पहले बदलाव जो करने हैं वो अपने आयुर्वेद एजुकेशन में करने हैं। उस हिसाब से एनसीआईएसएम पिछले 10 साल से काम कर रहा है। कुछ पॉजिटिव उन्होंने इम्प्रूवमेंट भी किए हैं, कुछ पॉजिटिव बदलाव भी किए हैं। तो उसमें से ही एक स्टेप जो है वो एमएससी है। और कोई भी आयुर्वेद का पायोनियर अगर कोई रहता है तो आयुर्वेद का कॉलेज और कॉलेज में से टीचर्स रहते हैं कि वो नए आए लड़कों को, बच्चों को या स्टूडेंट्स को आयुर्वेद की शुरुआती ट्रेनिंग देते हैं। आयुर्वेद का उन्हें जो आयुर्वेद में होने वाले आगे के भविष्य में जो होने वाले आगे के रास्ते दिखाते रहते हैं। तो एजुकेशन पहले अच्छे से होना चाहिए। इस हिसाब से एजुकेशन में बहुत सारे बदलाव होते जा रहे हैं और इसी हिसाब से एमएससी में कुछ बदलाव किए हैं। मेरा एक कहना है आयुर्वेद टीचर्स एसोसिएशन की ओर से, हम जब भी कुछ बातें रखते हैं तो फॉर क्वालिटी एजुकेशन, फॉर बेटरमेंट ऑफ आयुर्वेदा और बेटरमेंट ऑफ ओवरऑल आयुर्वेद फील्ड हम बातें रखते रहते हैं हमेशा। तो एमएससी जो आया है, मेरे ख्याल से उसमें बहुत सारे लोगों ने निगेटिवली बात ले ली है कि ये बातें इम्प्लीमेंट हम नहीं कर सकते, इट कॉस्ट वैल्यू बहुत हो सकती है, डिजाइन बहुत सारी बातें कर दी। और मुझे बहुत सारे ऑल ओवर इंडिया से फोन भी आने लगे, सर एमएससी के बारे में क्या करना है क्या नहीं। तो मैंने इस बात को एक पॉजिटिवली कहा कि ये जो बदलाव हो रहे हैं, कोई भी बदलाव होता है तो उसमें थोड़ा सा फ्रिक्शन हो ही जाता है, ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन जो पीरियड रहता है उसमें कुछ फ्रिक्शन होते हैं, पॉजिटिव निगेटिव बातें रहती है। लेकिन अगर हम इक्विवेलेंट टू एमबीबीएस होने जा रहे हैं या मेन स्ट्रीम आयुर्वेद को करने जा रहे हैं अपने भारत देश में और ऑल ओवर वर्ल्ड, तो हमें बदलाव जो पॉजिटिव लगते हैं उसको स्वीकार करना ही होगा। और जो अभी जो एमएससी बना है उसमें मेन रोल जो है अपने ऑनरेबल प्रेसिडेंट डॉक्टर बी.एस. प्रसाद सर और उनके साथ ही डॉक्टर सूर्यकिरण वाघ सर, उन्होंने भी बहुत अच्छा रोल इस एमएससी में किया है। तो हमारे यही बात होने के बाद हमने डॉक्टर सूर्यकिरण वाघ सर से बात की और डॉक्टर बी.एस. प्रसाद सर से भी बात की और दोनों ने एक झटके में हाँ कर दी, क्योंकि ये प्लेटफॉर्म जो है, जो ऑल ओवर इंडिया के जो टीचर्स है और कॉलेजेस के मैनेजमेंट से उनके साथ हमारी बात होनी चाहिए, उन्हें अपना व्यू समझ में आना चाहिए। टीचर्स में मेरे ख्याल से ज्यादा कि एमएससी आया है वो हमारे एजुकेशन को बेटरमेंट करने के लिए ही आया है। तो ये बातें सामने रखने के लिए हमने डॉक्टर अपने हॉनरेबल प्रेसिडेंट बोर्ड ऑफ आयुर्वेदा एनसीआईएसएम के डॉक्टर बी.एस. प्रसाद सर को इनवाइट किया और उनके साथ अपने एनसीआईएसएम के मेंबर और एचओडी प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर सूर्यकिरण वाघ सर को इनवाइट किया। मैं उन दोनों का स्वागत करता हूं और इस वेबिनार को जो अराउंड 400 टीचर्स कनेक्टेड है उनका भी मैं स्वागत करता हूं। और मैं डॉक्टर बी.एस. प्रसाद सर को ज्यादा टाइम नहीं लेते। डॉक्टर बी.एस. प्रसाद सर हमें उनका उद्देश्य जो है, एमएससी का उद्देश्य है, उसका फायदे क्या होने जा रहे हैं वो हमें बताने जा रहे हैं। और ये जो सेशन डॉक्टर बी.एस. प्रसाद सर और उनके साथ बात डॉक्टर सूर्यकिरण वाघ सर हमसे बात करेंगे। और उसके बाद जो भी टीचर्स और अदर लोगों को कोई शंका कुशंका है रिगार्डिंग एमएससी, वो आप डायरेक्टली डॉक्टर बी.एस. प्रसाद सर और डॉक्टर सूर्यकिरण वाघ सर को पूछ सकते हैं। सो आई रिक्वेस्ट एंड इनवाइट डॉक्टर बी.एस. प्रसाद सर. Sir, please give us your valuable thoughts and give us your view regarding MSc, sir. To B.S. Prasad, sir.
Yes. Good evening to all of you. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are
And
audible.
visible?
Yes, sir. Visible.
Yes,
Yes.
very good. At the outset, let me thank both the Suryas, the Suryakiran Wagh as well as Shurivams, Dr. Rahul Shurivams. Both are instrumental in arranging this program. And I'm extremely sorry. I have made the program to change it because of my ill health. Saturday could not able to present it, so it was forced to shift today's. I'm sorry for the inconvenience caused to many of the teachers who are eagerly waiting for the talk or discussions. And as it is the already Dr. Rahul mentioned, MSc, we brought with a big vision to change, to bring the transformation in Ayurveda education. And ultimately, our graduates become practitioners, then only our system will grow it. That was our main intention. Anyway, I will share the slides with which having the major changes which we brought into the MSc 2022. We will discuss it, and then any other discussion we have a question answer session can be done it. I will share the screen. Slides are visible?
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes. Slides are.
I make it full slide.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good, nice. So this NCISM regulation 2022, there is a minimum standards of undergraduate Ayurveda education. It is not post-graduation, only for undergraduate Ayurveda education. The background of these regulations to bring out is to improve practical and clinical competency. When we see, even of course recently Government of India has brought out, but earlier to that one, and more than 60% of our graduates are not becoming practitioners. They may say work in the nursing homes or somewhere, they may be as doctors, etc. Likewise, they're all doing, they're not having the clinical practice by their own, or some of them are to gain again confidence, they join for the PG. So like it is happening that one. So this is one of the major problem which we want to address that one. And then pacing with the global trends in teaching methodologies. And again, our teaching methods, when you see, there are age-old methods are there. and then we could not able to get the advanced teaching methodologies in our colleges, and that is causing the lot of gap between the student expectation and the teacher's performance there, because now PUC has gone very advanced now. Even the high school standards, they use the smart board, so much of things, advanced technologies, all types of educational teaching methods, they use that one. And from that background, the students are coming here. And here again, when you go back to the very old systems, the students underwent the sort of depression where we landed here. So that also we need to address. That is another issue. Then aligning NEP 2020. All of you know that one National Education Policy 2020, well accepted in entire India, with good appreciation. Of course, they kept the medical education out of the purview of the NEP, but there is a need for us to align with that one, so that we will our graduates, the professions will not feel that we are neglected, we are away from the major development. That way, we have a lot of responsibility to align with the NEP 2020, and then we need to bring interdisciplinary approach. See, in my observation, the all other sciences are progressing because of their interdisciplinary approach. Even the medical science, for example, the doctors are not doing the research there. Doctors use the result of the research. They use the research. They don't do the research actually. In fact, many areas. But whereas allied sciences, may you take the biochemistry or microbiology, but likewise all these fields, they do the research, and then that is helping the medical science to grow it. But whereas for us, there is no other allied sciences which is going to help us now. That way we are isolated, we are unable to grow. And so we need to have interdisciplinary approach is the another major domain or area which we need to address. Then to meet future demands, anyway. And then incorporation of scientific advances. So many advances happening in the field that we need to incorporate in our science sets. Otherwise, our people will be behind it. We may lose the chances of the updating ourselves. Then improve faculty competency and constant upgradation. So we have to develop a mechanism how we can improve the faculty, and again constantly, not only one time. They should be able to grow constantly. These are the background issues which we thought of, and then the work out the development of the or bringing out the MSc. We had consultations, and then experiences of my own experience, or so many people's experiences when we interact, and then get that one, that with those also. And survey was also carried out. The first time in the season during CCM time, survey was carried out. I'll show some of the result of the survey. When the students were asked there, are you satisfied with the content of syllabus or curriculum of Ayurveda? More than 50% says no, they are not satisfied. Then do you feel that there is a need to create an army of teachers capable of teaching skillfully, as even teachers require training to adapt a concept of based approach? So they ultimately teacher training or teacher also required to be updated or trained. The more than 90% students says yes, the teachers has to be trained appropriately, or we have to create an army of teachers, of very good teachers, we have to create it. That was the 90%, more than 90% student feels teacher has to be trained or upgraded. Then do you think that the concepts and practices of modern biomedical sciences like biochemistry, etc., should be taught in BAMS? Yes. Nearly 80% of students says yes, they want to be taught the biochemistry or microbiology, molecular biology, etc. Some of the advances happening in the science, they should be taught for our graduates, student also. Do you feel it is necessary to add more clinical teaching hours in the curriculum? Again, nearly 70% students says yes, they want more clinical hours in the during course of the education. So these are the few glimpses I am saying. Around 56 questions are there. Only few questions I brought here to get a glimpse, that with that we can understand what the students feeling. Even I can say there is another question, another feedback when you took the secondary syllabus, feedback was there. Whatever you teach is not available in the market. What is available in the market, you don't teach. That is a comment again for the students. What is available in the market, you don't teach, and what you teach, you don't available in the market. So that means our training is of no use for them. When go to the field, they're unable to implement it as it is. So there is again, they need to go to somewhere else and get the training, the additional training for their practice. That was the opinion of the students. Anyway, Now then, whatever the MSc, I brought in here under general issues, curricular aspects, teacher related, administrative aspects. Under this heading, I am going to deal the MSc. Now coming to general issues. One is the NCISM has given a mandate for us. In that one, knowledge of Ashtanga Ayurveda, contemporary advances, then extensive practical training, physicians and surgeons for the healthcare services. This is the way the Ayurveda, our graduate course has been mandated. We need to think of one is knowledge of Ashtanga Ayurveda, then contemporary advances to be updated, and then extensive practical training. And then we have to make them physicians and surgeons for the health care services. So this is the main aim for our BM graduates, which we need to address it through our curriculum. Then till now, Ashtanga Ayurveda, though they're not very clearly defined, we made expert committee, and then to go for the subject definitions, and then with the definitions, what the scope of the subjects, then we given equated the contemporary terms we have given with equation, so that there will be clarity, and people will not use whatever the way they wanted to use that one. So here the main thing, for example, Agada is of toxicology. We made clinical toxicology. Similarly, Bhuta Vidya. As again, every people think that is a devils, demons, etc. They're going and thinking it was a big havoc they made it. But again, here we made a clinical microbiology, clinical psychology, and psychiatry. Here parasitology has missed out. Now we are going to bring out amendment that will be adding in that one. Clinical parasitology will be added that one. So that way, there is a meaning was appropriate meanings was given, so that we can have proper application later on. And again, further in the Ashtanga Ayurveda definitions, in that one, we have included all the aspects of the medical science, so that the other people, many times many science people or the law, when they go to the law, also a lot of problems comes there. So what is there in the Ayurveda, what they don't have, like they always tells that one. So to address the issues, we have included all, maybe anatomy, physiology, etc. And then clinical manifestations, examinations, analysis of biological fluids, investigations, where Ayurveda tells. So we want to include that way. Analysis of biological fluids, secretions, excretions, various diagnostic tools, including scopies, nadi yantras, maybe the gastroscopy, like with, we say we are having already that one. Diagnostic criteria, prognostication, principles of management in terms of preventive, promotive, curative, palliative, rehabilitative, likewise almost all aspects which we want to say that one, it has been embedded in our systems, including the air conditioning, landscaping, architecture. This also was kept in the big definition of the scope of the Ashtanga Ayurveda. Then coming to, as I told, the modern advances. So now there is a provision we made supplementing modern advances, scientific and technological development in any system of medicine, SMA, STD, ISM. So this we given the provision in that one. So we have described the mechanism, how the modern advances can be incorporated in terms of Ayurveda. What we made in that one is any modern advance that can be adopted as a more advance for this as a time being, and then we suggest, or the expert committee will suggest in which aspect at the UG level, PG level, or theory or practical, wherever it will be included, that will be defined. Accordingly, it will be added in the syllabus. And after 5 years, it become part of Ayurveda. It will be no longer a modern, so that we can again adopt another one. So that way we made a very clear provision in the regulations. So how we can incorporate the modern advances in our systems there, so that slowly we can going on updating ourselves, and all more advances can be incorporated in our systems there. That way we made a big provision in the regulations. Now coming to curricular aspects, the introduce structured transition curriculum. All of you know, as I told, from PUC background, they're suddenly coming into the Ayurveda courses, they're joining. Even the environment is different, the language different, what we speak, the method of the teaching, all subjects are different. So the students sometimes may go into anxiety or depression. This all happens that one. So we want to transit them to the smoothly to our curriculum. So this structured transition curriculum. One is the Know Your Campus, the campus etiquettes, the overview of the curriculum, governing bodies, personal development programs, motivational lectures are there, and spoken Sanskrit and basic life supports, etc. Likewise, they are glimpses are given. So with this program, actually there is smooth the transition of the students. We can able to observe that one, and a lot of the dropouts has decreased now, and the students are able to pace up the course curriculum very effectively because they got orientation that way. So that way, this structured program has helped a lot for the students for transition. Then Samhita Adhyayana. Earlier, the entire chapters was listed out. Now, there the problem we face is these concerned subject people. Now, for example, Dinacharya you teach, the Samhita also. And again, Swasthavrutta, they have to teach the Dinacharya. Again, doshas comes in Samhita, again, Kriya doshas comes there. Similarly, likewise, that every context will we have duplication. And there's a lot of problem comes here. And sometimes the students will not concentrate one area, another teachers may have complained. So this is happening that one. And then so we worked out with the experts, and then we made identified the content which are very essential and not repeated in some other area, and how to convert them into the signature concepts. We can say the samhitas. So that way they're all collected and made it a curriculum point of view. So Samhita Adhyayana is become a meaningful now, and the concept to be understand. Otherwise, earlier it was most of the areas grammar class. It was a grammar classes. So that we want to move from the grammar class to the concept class, where the concept to be understood application also. And as we introduce the clinics for the first year onwards, even Samhita people also take to the wards or OPD and then teach them. So that way there is a synchronization of the theory and the practicals, or the Samhita concepts you are telling, and again you are demonstrating or explaining them, or they're experiencing. So that way there is synchronization of the theory and practical, where the clinical approach is been increasing now. So that way it's been done now. Then specified teaching hours and teaching methods. For each topic, earlier there was broadly was given 200 hours, the list was given. Now we made every topic, how many hours they have to be. So some introduction is maybe 1 hour or half an hour. But then other topic maybe the summary of the even disease, maybe 2 hours. Like which it was they given the duration as well as teaching method. Is it didactic teaching or activity or a group discussion to be done, or it should be demonstrated. Likewise, it was defined each topic, what is the best suitable method of teaching, so that the students also get appropriate way of exposure, and there is a updation. As when they had didactic lecture two, only it was the two types was there. Now we have all types, so that students also will not feel that we are neglected, we are out of the mainstream. So that we have updating our people with the contemporary developments. And then content we categorize into must know, desirable to know, nice to know. All of you know that one, all the students will not read every content. Almost 50 to 60% of students will read only the passing content. They identify the passing content by the referring previous question papers, and they read the very calculatively and pass the examinations. So in that manner, sometimes repeating the questions of some may not be important question, but they concentrate on that point only. So to address the issue, what we did is we made the content must know. Then definitely the student will go to the must know content, and the same comes in the examination, he will easily pass out. So we are indirectly forcing the student to the read to the must know category only, so that they won't miss out the core content, or which is important content, they won't miss it out. That way the categorization is taking care. And then now the lectures, the very series of lectures, including the role plays, edutainment, likewise all the. For example, here edutainment is there. Here you can see the entertainment and education. One can play and enjoy, play and learn, learn with play, learn with fun. Likewise, we can make it so that this education will be a stress-free. They will have a joyful environment. Otherwise, the student teacher is very serious. Students are seriously sitting and physically sitting, but mentally they're absent, and there are stressful conditions. We need to bring out of that one to a free environment, a healthy environment. That way, we made this all the teaching methods appropriately, and for all these to fit that one, we need to move to the dynamic timetable patterns. We are all habituated to have, once we prepare first year starts that one, we have 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12. That way we prepare a timetable, First theory class, then clinics or some the dissection or the lab practicals, then again theory class. Likewise, we have habituated now. But to accommodate the activity-based learning, and as we made 1:2, 1 hour of theory and 2 hours of activity. For that purpose, we have to move to the dynamic timetable systems there. So that is the way, that is the role of the teachers now. I request, I'll show the dynamic timetables, how we can make it out, or the integrated teaching also. Next slides, I'm showing that one. And along with the teaching, we also added library period for them and even physical education also. So library period, why we mentioned is, many times the college starts 9 o'clock, library start 9 o'clock. College close 5 o'clock, library close at 5 o'clock. When the student have time to read, go to sit their library and read out, there is a big problem is there. So of course, now with the MES which has come out, we made up to 8 p.m. the library timings are there compulsorily. But no, for the to facilitate them to sit extra hours also. Otherwise, library hours is specified. The timetable itself, library hour comes there. Student can go to library, take some books and read for some time and prepare notes, etc. Whatever things they want, they can do it. So library hours is very essential for library hour to prepare the timetable, fix the timetable. And then physical education, at least weekly 1 hour, at least 1 hour per week, they have to play in the ground. They have to sweat out. That gives a lot of relaxation, and physical activity make the physical endurance also, and mental relaxation also comes there. So we need to force all our students to the playground, in the ground, for at least one hour in a week, at least a week, if not every day also. Likewise, we need to make a timetable also. Then recreation, as I told, from the stress relieving. And again, some student have some talent, extra talent is there. So we have to provide a platform for them to talent, because institute to have a 360-degree approach. We are not only teaching that one, we have to make their personality, overall personality, we have developed them. That is our role. We have to be mentors. So we should not concentrate only on the education, teaching only, but entire things has to be taken care. So we have to provide them a platform for them. So we have given a recreation period also given at least once in a month. So we encourage them to play, dance, sing, jokes, whatever things they have talent is there. Some may have mimicry, some have even magic also. Like when they do it, so they can enjoy them in the classroom, that one. So now I'll come to the timetables preparation, how teachers has to think of timetables. Now this is the teacher-centric timetables. I can say this is teacher-centric timetable. This is only for example I'm showing. This is not the actual timetable, and it is not telling you only one department. I take the example randomly. Now, for suppose Rachana and Kriya is the scheduling now. The teachers are there in the department of Rachana. There is about 3 teachers are there. 1, 2, 3. Maybe professor, one reader, one lecturer will be there. Similarly, for Kriya also 3 are there. Imagine. And then these people all they practice of dividing themselves. Paper 1, part A, 1 teacher. Paper 1, part B, 1 teacher. Paper 2, 1 teacher. Like way they'll divide themselves to the portions they'll divide that one. So this is called teacher-centric timetable. For teacher convenience, we divide the content. And then accordingly, first teacher goes, for example, the teacher 1, and then the practical class number 1, maybe theory or whatever. Embryology starts one Rachana teacher may start embryology. And when the dissection comes, upper limb may be started for the one group now. The same way, Kriya teacher will start dosha, one teacher, and the practical may be blood, hemoglobin, or etc., TC, etc. may start that one. And the second teacher, maybe the second day class will be there, and he may start osteology because he has another area. He taught osteology, and here another dissection starts lower limb. He starts, and here GAT may be started that one another teacher. Prakriti practical may be started by another teacher, and then the third teacher comes. Sankhya Sharira he may started, and then here upper limb or lower limb, whatever in that part, another part may be dissection continue. Then Srotas may be started another teacher. BP may the practical by another teacher. Now imagine within a 1 week, teachers have only one topic only for their convenience. But for students, here 3 topics of theory, here 3 topics of theory, 6 topics of theory, and then the different practicals are started for the student point of view. Either only for 2 subjects. If you imagine entire week, a whole week has started, so many parallel started, topic has started. 2 subjects only, but topics are 6 topics are started parallelly for the student's point of view. So you imagine student how much difficulty they have, whereas teacher have very simple for them, only one topic they take and going on very easily they continue. And so now how to overcome this one? Now we are think of student-centric scheduling or timetables, what we can say that. Now here, the first teacher in the Rachana, introduction to osteology. Osteology is the topic started in that one. Next teacher goes, he continue types of bones. Example, I'm telling topics, may not be different topics only, for example sake only. So don't think as a topic as it is only, example. The third teacher continue long bones and then femur, he may take it up. So for the here, each teacher have the same different parts of the same topic, but students have continuity, only one topic. Osteology is being continued for the students' point of view. Similarly here, dissection of the skeleton, a demonstration of the various types of bones, demonstration of femur. So theory and practical, there is a synchronization will be there. Otherwise, theory start embryology and dissection start upper limb. So here, the same thing will continue. So this way, we need to always think of making student-centric timetables. Then the students have a good comprehension, and teacher anyway they are matured, they know well thorough the subject, they can do exercise of anything, they can do it. It is for easy for the teachers. But students is difficult there. So we have to think of student point of view and prepare the timetables accordingly. Now I'll show Rachana and Kriya how they can do it. Now Rachana and Kriya. They take, for example, respiratory system they taken together. They say they sit together and discuss it, and they say now we teach respiratory system, and then both will plan accordingly. So now here Rachana, the introduction to respiratory system, and then the next topic will be external nose, nasal cavity. Next lecture will be structure of pharynx, larynx, etc. Maybe etc. Whatever topics are there. Now similarly theory here you see. Introduction to respiratory system functionality here comes there. There is same synchronization. External nose and nasal cavity functionality. How the smell function can be done here. The secretions happens here. So likewise, those physiology can be taken up there. Then structure and function larynx here applied aspects. That means sound production, etc. Those things can be taught here. This is only one topic goes on. And we go dissection. Demonstration of respiratory organs in situ, external nose, nasal cavity, cut section of the nasal cavity, whatever things are relevant to that one. That means here introduction respiratory external nose, the same thing dissected here. Again here, Ayurveda demo of a functional external nose cavity, etc. Functional demonstration of functionality of this one only. So there is synchronization of the same content continuously for both the departments also. Here again demonstration of pharynx, larynx, cadaver, pharynx specimens. Here AV demo, function of the pharynx and larynx, etc. Phonation, deglutition, voice as per Prakriti, etc. So Vata Prakriti, Sanasakjara, Jarjara Swara, etc. So those things can be have mimicry or role play or even video, audio can be done it. Likewise, we can play that one. So here there is synchronization will be there. Here this we can call as integrated teaching and also student-centric timetables. We can play this one. So this is the interdepartmental horizontal integration is called. First year's departments will integrate themselves and prepare timetables. Next one I'll show vertical integration, vertical and horizontal. In the final year, suppose Basti is the topic to be taught. Then how to schedule? But here you can see introduction to Basti, etymology, synonyms and classification, a didactic lecture by basic principles department, basic principles. Other is a Panchkarma only will deal. But here integration, vertical integration and horizontal integration. So first year department comes here and teach here the basic principles. And then anatomy of sigmoid colon, rectum, anal canal in respect to the Basti. A refreshment also. It may be recapping we call refreshing or only refreshing the topic. Didactic lecture and a demonstration. It can be on cadaver or it can be in a video. Rachana department comes here. And then classical and contemporary Basti mode of actions like gut brain theory, etc. A didactic lecture by Kaya Chikitsa. Then Basti fitness here, demo and role play by Shalya department. See here horizontal integration. Kaya Chikitsa and Shalya also comes here. Then Basti Netra Dosha, Putaka Dosha, Basti Netra Dosha and management group activity by Panchkarma department. Then Basti dose fixation, Basti schedules, problem-based learning, Panchkarma department. Then Basti Sammilana, Basti preparation, demo and practice by Vaisheshika department, RSBK department here. And then Basti administration, that is the role demo and role play by Panchkarma department. Likewise, we can see here the first year to final year, all departments will intermingle and do the teaching, and that will be a very, very effective teaching also. For this to accommodate, the teachers has to sit and then plan effectively. So we have to move from the regular timetable of fixed timetable the whole year to the dynamic timetables. Then we can make a effective timetables and effective teaching can be done. It students can be concentrated very well and will be effective teaching, effective training can be given with these models. So these are called integrated schedules or timetables and student-centric timetables. These are very, very essential. And these are all after implementation, I am telling. Many teachers may think that is not possible, but I have implemented and then I am telling now. But it is not a theoretical presentation after practical experience. So what we have to do is, first year, one from each department, one teacher has to form one group, one committee, maybe one timetable committee, academic committee, whatever committee you call, you can form it. And though they will sit together and prepare a timetable for first year. Similarly for second year. And then third year also, for each year. And there can be a one maybe vice principal or academic in charge. Somebody can be a overall looking after this one. Then you can prepare effective timetables. That become a very, very effectivity. Now coming to electives, as I told them, allied subjects, we are not having the allied subjects, so we are unable to do it. To sensitize our students in the interdisciplinary areas, we brought electives now. Their online elective courses are there. The student has to do 3 electives minimum per each profession, and totally 9 electives has to be completed by students. So there are various areas. The list will be already 28 to 33, I think now. It may go more than 100. The year by year, we are going to add that one subjects. So this is the structure of that one. There are 9 modules are there. 5 modules, each of 9 hours. There will be teaching of 5 hours and then guided learning 3 hours, assessment 1 hour. So that way, there will be 5 modules for each module is likewise. And there will be assessment, there will be the grades, and attendance will be counted. That gives the marks for them. Now coming to clinical training. As I told, first professional onwards, we have given the clinical training so that student will be constantly in the clinical approach will be learned that one. And also students feedback also there, they want more clinical hours also. Then we clarity defined imparting clinical training subject wise. Which subject, what they have to do it. That also was mentioned very clearly. Then postings at medicine dispensary. This is very important area, medicine dispensary. And many times our people will feel insult. We are not a compounder, that feeling. And there are many teachers also will insult the students. You are not a compounder, but you are working in the medical dispensary. But medicine dispensary posting is very important. I say, for example, when OPD sits there, he will see one doctor or 2 doctors are if 1 week who are all there in the OPD, that doctor's prescription only he can see it. Whereas in the medicine dispensary, when go there, he will within 1 week, he can see entire doctor's prescriptions are there. There is one aspect. The each prescription trends will be known very clearly for them, having the short period of postings there. And second one is, many times the students will not knowing whether it is a form of the medicine, a liquid form, a crystal form, the powder form, or the avaleha form, or gritha form. These one forms is very, very important to know that one. That also known to the students. And the student also will be knowing complete range of medicines in these ones. So medical medicine dispensary posting is very essential for the student to get exposed of a complete understanding of the medicines there. So do encourage the student to get posted there in the medicine dispensary. Examinations. Now examination, earlier there was only summative was there, either yearly or after 1.5 years. Now we brought formative, the periodical assessment and term test two, both were there in that one. And then summative assessment. Then we introduced now MCQs. It was not there earlier. because to facilitate them to appear for the AAPGTE or any other competitive examinations. They even for jobs purpose also, when they go to examinations, they can easily do the examinations. The pattern will be understood for them. So MCQs was introduced with that purpose, and then short answer, long answer is okay. And then with double evaluation to minimize the human error. We made double evaluation. Yeah, of course, Maharashtra already it is there. Maharashtra and even Karnataka and Kerala already there, but some other areas it was not there. So we want to minimize the human error and made double evaluation compulsory. And so new reevaluation. It is my understanding that when reevaluation is there, many times it is it of no use. Many times it is a lot of difficulties are there in that one. So we have withdrawn that one. And then blueprint was given to provide weightage of marks. As I told, must know will be more than up to 70% will be there. So that they will be the whatever they studied thoroughly, they come in that one. That way, blueprint is helping a lot for the student to track out and then study and concentrate on the must know topic or whatever the area they wanted it. And when come to the evaluation methods, our practical exams are not so good earlier now. Even for every teacher, every one of you teach as a teacher, when you go to examinations, you know that one, how the practical exams are being conducted there. Many times, for example, Viva, the first students will have bombarding all the questions. The teacher is very fresh, he have many questions. And by the time evening, last student comes, he will be exhausted with the questions. There won't be any question for the teacher to ask. There are no questions for them. So there is a problem there. There is an imbalance. The evaluation will be there. Then we brought out the structured Viva pattern also we brought out. And then many different methods was given for the assessment of the practical skills that were given there. So these are all the additional things which is very, very essential to implement in our regular, if not in the university exam, but in the institutional, in internal assessment also we can introduce OSCE, OSPE. Likewise, these are very, very effective methods are there. Different purpose, different examination. Appropriately, we can use. Now coming to internship, the multiple options. One is the 6 months government and 6 months institutional, or 1 year only institutional. That all given there, and evaluation methods also given. And we specified the stipend in the government institutions across all streams to be equal. That we already given. Implementation again, some areas may be done, may not be done. That is again different. It is not our control, but we have made the provision. No disparity between medical systems. That way, we clarified the stipend also in the government institutions. Now coming to teacher related, the administrative experience for head of the institution, but at least minimum 3 years. Because when the principals come there, they must have some administrative experience is required there. Now we are training, almost all the principals we are training, and MES, it is made mandatory also. It is a mandatory part that the head of the institution must have undergone the training of the education administration. That is very important. Then minimum basic pay prescribed for teachers in the private institutions. That also first time in the ministry, the NCISM has prescribed the minimum basic pay. But unfortunately, 2 states, Karnataka and Maharashtra, went to court. It was they brought the stay. And that is the reason we were unable to implement it very strongly. And we also, it was because of the sub judice, we are unable to take any further actions in that one. That otherwise we have brought this also we want to bring the support the teaching staff. And then government teachers, no disparity between systems. That also we brought out to bring the parity between the teachers. But again, unfortunately, that High Court, the Supreme Court decision made a very adverse effect on the system. In faculty development, as I told, continuous development is required for faculty. So we mentioned minimum standards of medical education technology or quality improvement programs. Once in 3 years, at least a teacher has to undergo, so that he will be in touch with the development, what is happening in the field. So these are the things for the teaching staff prescribed in the MSc. And then coming administrative review, academic calendar. All of you, maybe even this year also, you might have seen many students are missing out from the AIPGTE. So to address that one, we brought now academic calendar, which is being implemented entire India. Only one calendar is being implemented. So that issues are, because with this calendar, it has solved the issues. When the NCISM batch comes there, all students entire India comes there. Only one time only they're going to come out of the colleges thing. So that way, even AIPGT can be done, conducted appropriately without any difficulty. And then introduce screening OPD. And some areas it was there, but some areas may not be there in the screening OPDs. But it is very essential that patient, when they come there, they don't know which doctor they have to consult in. It is our duty to direct him to the right consultant. So that way screening OPD is very, very essential, and we made it mandatory. And specialty clinics, as it was there, no, especially any departmental teacher may interested to have a OPD. Some they have clinical skills are there, maybe the other teachers also, to facilitate them. We wrote a specialty clinics can be opened, and they can be operate that one. That way, given the provision also. These are the few things. So ultimately, what is the aim? Many times, whenever we speak, whenever we talk, or everybody express, they want to change. When brought change, the same people again resist. It was the what is the need to bring? It was good. It was going on very well. There's no problem there. Likewise, again the same people speak out. Again, thinking may vary. Individual thinking, institutional thinking, national thinking. So the many times a teacher may think within his purview. If we have any difficulty, he feels the rule should be changed there. A principal, if he has difficulty, he feels the rule should be changed for his convenience now. And whenever we think from the NCISM, we have to think across the country. For example, now Maharashtra, integrated practice allowed there. Kerala, Tamil Nadu, they can't, nothing can be done it. But we cannot have one rule fair. Here also the system, the different system, there's different system. But when we bring it out, we have to bring one single regulation. So we have to think twice or thrice to which can be compatible to applicable to all areas there. So that way it comes there. So people we have to think of national thinking. Unless until we develop national thinking across the country, how it can be implemented, then only we will be knowing what is the difficulty, why, what is the rationality between any clause, any rule, any regulation brought out, that can be understood. That is not simply to trouble something or to elevate somebody. It is to implement they enhance the science to grow well. That was the main thinking behind any regulation we bring it out. Then we need to focus on national thinking. So I request everyone to think national way in the entire country, and then implementation part, then think in one, not for individual thinking. Any rules which we made, that one. So we need to accept, adopt, implement, and then get feedback for the positive implementation. When once we brought out, first think of implementation, as Dr. Rahul told, accept it, implement it, then implementation difficulties we can think of, and then what to do that one. That is what our duty is there, not simply rejecting, and then we may never able to develop to any extent there. That is what the requirement is there. Now, and UG is mainly for clinician. At UG level, we have to produce a clinician. That's the objectivity. Now, every teacher has to think of how I can make my student as a clinician. That should be thought of. Many people think that this also required, that also required, that also required there. How much we can burden our people there? We can't burden now. Then again, when you want to add, we have to remove something. Otherwise, it will be overburdened. Develop objective oriented and teaching and assessment. Whenever you teaching, develop objectivity. What for I am teaching? So what my students are going to learn that one. Then what I am what I taught, how I going to assess the same thing. So both are very important there. Otherwise, something teach and something you exam. It is of no meaning, that one. The focus on 2030 requirements, integrated teaching schedules as is told. So think of in that one and bring it out such timetables in the institutions for the benefit of the students there. And then encourage for, as a dynamic timetables, we have to bring it out. Encourage for involvement in sports and cultural activities. Encourage your student for all these ones. So motivate them to go to cultural activities, motivate, participate in them to competitions there. We have to motivate them. So you are a mentor for the students. They will remember you lifelong, students. So not simply become a employee, you become a mentor for the students and involve them. And then you see that they have developed by 360-degree. All overall development has been taking place in the students. Then only our system will grow it. With this, I request all of you to let's join together to bring back the glory of Ayurveda by mainstreaming and globalizing Ayurveda. Thank you all. And I must thank Dr. Rahul and Dr. Suryakiran Wagh also, and who are instrumental in arranging this talk. Thank you very much. I'll stop sharing.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable highlights about the minimum standard of education 2022 and how it can be implemented very well. So we would like to, there are several questions we will take after question of respected Dr. Wagh Sir. I think, yes, sir. Sir, your voice is breaking, sir.
All detailed information regarding this. Hello.
Sir, your
Hello.
voice is breaking, sir. Voice is breaking.
Yeah. After Suryakiran Wagh Sir session, we will take question answer session.
Yes, there are several questions of the various faculty and principal and management. We will take
Okay,
up.
if sir permit sir, then we will go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I welcome Dr. Wagh.
Dr. Wagh, let Dr. Wagh speak, address.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. I welcome Dr. Suryakiran Wagh Sir, our member of NCISM, who has also very good role to form this MSc. Dr. Suryakiran Wagh Sir.
हाँ नमस्ते.
हाँ sir, please start your opinion and views regarding our MSc.
ठीक है, आवाज आ रही है ना?
Yes, sir. Yes.
ओके. सर ने हमें हमारी जो भूमिका है उसमें ला के रखा है कि टीचर ने टोटल एमएससी के और किस तरह से देखना चाहिए. अब उसमें से जो स्ट्रक्चरल चेंजेस है, जो एमएसआर पुराने इसमें जो कहा जाता था, उसके बारे में थोड़ा सा प्रकाश डालने की कोशिश करूंगा. हम शिक्षक है और शिक्षक जो होता है उसका रोल पूरे राष्ट्र के निर्माण में बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण है. ये चाणक्य ने पहले भी कहा है. आज की तारीख में अगर हम सोचते हैं तो आयुर्वेद एजुकेशन के बारे में जो एमएससी बनाया है, तो उसकी वजह एक है कि हमें पॉपुलेशन जैसे बढ़ेगी वैसे दिक्कतें बढ़ने वाली है. चीन ने कई साल पहले, लगभग 15 साल पहले ये बात जान ली थी और उन्होंने क्या था कि जो चीन की रिक्वायरमेंट है वो तो पूरी करने से हमारी पॉपुलेशन का रोजमर्रा की जिंदगी नहीं चलेगी. तो उसके लिए आसपास के नेशन जो है, नेबरिंग नेशंस, उनकी क्या रिक्वायरमेंट है, वो कैसे पूरी कर सकते हैं, इसके बारे में सोचा था. 15 साल पहले हमारे डिस्ट्रिक्ट में, कोल्हापुर डिस्ट्रिक्ट और सांगली डिस्ट्रिक्ट में कौन सा खिलौना लगेगा, ये सोचा था, जो आज हमें सिग्नल पे मिल रहा है. तो हम कब सोचेंगे? आयुष ऐसी विधा है कि जो पूरे वर्ल्ड में जिसकी डिमांड है, उसके क्वालिटी की वजह से, उसकी उपयोगिता की वजह से. लेकिन हमारे ग्रेजुएट जो है वो इसके बारे में तैयार है कि नहीं, ये सोचने के बाद हील इन इंडिया और हील बाय इंडिया, ये दो सोच आई. अगर हमें आयुष एक्सपोर्ट करना है तो एक्सपोर्ट क्वालिटी का आयुष हमें प्रोडक्शन हमारा जो है, हमारा प्रोडक्शन क्या है, तो ग्रेजुएट, ये हमारा बेसिक प्रोडक्शन है, वो उस क्वालिटी का चाहिए जो हम एक्सपोर्ट कर सके. बाहर से जो पेशेंट आएंगे उनकी ट्रीटमेंट उस तरह से कर पाएंगे और बाहर जाके हमारी आयुष के माध्यम से हम ये पेशेंट ट्रीट कर सकेंगे. ये हमारे सामने था. और इसके लिए जो सिलेबस में और टीचिंग मेथड्स में और इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर में, एमएसआर में जो बदलाव आए, पीजी के बारे में एक बार बात बता देता हूँ कि एआईसीटी और ये इंजीनियरिंग वालों से बात हुई थी कि आप सिलेबस कैसा तय करते हैं, तो 5 साल बाद क्या लगेगा, ये आज सोचकर वो सिलेबस में इनकॉर्पोरेट करना, ये भी किया है. पीजी का भी रेगुलेशन बाद में आएगा. तो इस तरह से जो भी स्ट्रक्चर बना है, जो एमएसआर बना है, एमएससी बना है, तो वो अभी इस दर्जे का है कि हार्वर्ड यूनिवर्सिटी का सिलेबस जैसा बनता है उस तरह का बना है. अब हमारी जिम्मेवारी है कि ये प्रोडक्ट जो है हमारा, उस क्वालिटी का अगर आ जाएगा तो हम उसमें लगभग सक्सेस हो गए, ऐसा हम कह सकते हैं. जो सिलेबस बन रहा था तब मेरा एक कहना था कि अगर हम स्टूडेंट को चॉइस देंगे कि आपको पेपर पहले मिलेगा और दूसरी बात आपको नॉलेज मिलेगा, आप क्या चॉइस करना चाहते हैं? तो मेरा तो मानना ये था कि ज्यादातर स्टूडेंट्स कहेंगे कि मुझे पेपर दे दो, उतना ही मैं रट के उतना लिखूंगा, बाकी मुझे कुछ नहीं है। तो ये एग्जाम सेंट्रिक जो था स्टूडेंट, उससे हमने उसको कॉम्पिटेंसी पर लाया है, सिलेबस की वजह से और टीचिंग मेथड की वजह से। ये काम एमएससी के द्वारा किया गया है। पहले क्या था, हमारी भी सोच टीचर की ये थी कि बच्चे पास हो गए, हमारा काम खत्म हो गया। लेकिन अब हम उतना कह नहीं सकते, क्योंकि क्वालिटी इंप्रूव करनी है, पूरी शिक्षा अपग्रेड करनी है, तो पास होने से हमारा काम खत्म नहीं होगा। इसके लिए पूरा स्ट्रक्चर जो बना है उस तरह से बना है कि 360 डिग्री का उसका मुआयना होना जरूरी है। कुछ बातें जो बदलाव आए हैं उसमें उतना ही बताऊंगा। कोई इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर के चेंजेस है आपको एमएससी में मिल सकते हैं मिनिमम स्टैंडर्ड्स में, जिसमें वाइस प्रिंसिपल की पोस्ट बढ़ी है, PA2 प्रिंसिपल बढ़ा है, विजिटर्स लाउंज बढ़े हैं, लैंड का रिक्वायरमेंट तो नहीं, लेकिन कुछ क्लिनिकल क्लासरूम, OPD, इसका स्ट्रक्चर थोड़ा सा उसमें बदलाव है। लेकिन हम अगर देखेंगे तो आज तक ये इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर में बदलाव आया ही नहीं था इतने सालों से। तो हम अगर हाईवे का देखते हैं तो 4 लेन वाला हाईवे है, वो तोड़ के, ब्रिजेस तोड़ के फिर 8 लेन वाला बनाना पड़ता है। जब जरूरी 8 लेन का होता है तब हम 4 लेन वाला बनाते हैं। तो आयुर्वेद की शिक्षा में भी ऐसा था कि डिमांड तो बहुत बड़ी थी लेकिन वो पूरी नहीं हो पा रही थी। अभी जाके वो जो भी चेंजेस है वो किए हैं। तो ये चेंजेस बहुत साल रहेंगे। तो अभी जो चेंजेस किए ये 10 साल पहले होने चाहिए थे, ऐसे चेंजेस है। तो उसमें कुछ बदलाव जो है एमएससी में, स्ट्रक्चरल चेंजेस जो है उसमें इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर के, वो आए हैं। उसमें कुछ चीजें जुड़ी है, वो है योग्या लैब जो जिसको कहते हैं स्किल लेबोरेटरी, वो उसमें बदलाव आया हुआ है। एक समय था 20 साल पहले, मैंने टैंक चलाने के लिए जो सिम्युलेटर रहता है वो देखा था। तभी मेरे दिमाग में ये आया था 20 साल पहले कि ये अगर टैंक के लिए होता है तो ये 4 व्हीलर के लिए क्यों नहीं होता। तो वो जो सिम्युलेटर चलाने वाले थे उनको पूछा भी मैंने कि ये टैंक के लिए तो क्या ठीक है, ये 4 व्हीलर के लिए क्यों नहीं है। तो उन्होंने ये कहा था कि 4 व्हीलर की कॉस्ट और टैंक की कॉस्ट में बहुत अंतर है। टैंक अगर गलती से इधर उधर चला जाता है और उसका नुकसान होता है तो उसकी रिपेयर में बहुत ज्यादा खर्चा आता है, इसलिए सिम्युलेटर का ट्रेनिंग पहले है और बाद में उसके हाथ में टैंक देते हैं। 4 व्हीलर का तो बहुत कम खर्चा है, इसलिए वो डायरेक्ट उसके हाथ में देते थे। लेकिन आज की तारीख में 4 व्हीलर के लिए भी सिम्युलेटर आ गया है ड्राइविंग के लिए। जब 20 साल पहले की मैं दूसरी बात बता रहा हूँ कि आईवी का ट्रेनिंग देना था, तो हमने तब तो ये कोई नहीं था सिम्युलेटर वाला, कोई ये भी नहीं था। तब हमने किया था कि आईवी की रबर ट्यूबिंग आती है, उस पर एक कपड़ा डाल के उस स्टूडेंट को आंख बंद करके उसको वो निडल हाथ में दी थी और आप आईवी लगाने की प्रैक्टिस करो, ऐसा कहा। आंख बंद करने से उसको वो जो सेंसेशन है वो आप एक बार जान लो, ऐसा कहा था। तो ऐसा सिम्युलेटर तभी इंडियन सिम्युलेटर बनाया भी था। तो आज ये सब सिम्युलेटर इसलिए है कि डायरेक्टली सर्जिकल प्रैक्टिस या ये बाकी जो है, जो स्टूडेंट अगर करता है डायरेक्टली पेशेंट पर, तो पेशेंट को हार्म हो सकती है। इसलिए उसमें ये स्किल आने के लिए ये सब योग्या का जो है योग्या क्लिनिक वो किया है। उसकी कोई इंचार्ज क्लर्क और मल्टीटास्किंग का स्टाफ भी उसमें से बढ़ा हुआ है। इंफॉर्मेशन टेक्नोलॉजी सेल जो है वो भी इसमें आया है। आज अगर हम देखते हैं तो हेल्थ सेक्टर जो है AI और डिजिटाइजेशन की ओर बढ़ रहा है। अभी संगम में मुलाकात हुई थी, जो टाटा कैंसर हॉस्पिटल जो है बम्बई में, उनसे। तो वो रेडियोलॉजिस्ट जो आई थी वो बता रही थी कि उनके यहाँ जो कीमोथेरेपी होती है, रेडिएशन होता है, वो किस पेशेंट को काम आएगा, ये जानने के लिए जो भी उसका डायग्नोसिस है, ट्रीटमेंट है और आउटकम आया है, वो एआई से एनालाइज करके कौन सी रेडिएशन और कौन सी कीमोथेरेपी उसको काम में आएगी, ये देख रहे हैं। अगर हमें भी ये करना है तो डिजिटाइजेशन की ओर जाना जरूरी है, तभी हम बता पाएंगे कि कौन सी हमारी जो चिकित्सा है वो फलद्रुप हो रही है और किस चिकित्सा का उपयोग हमें किस रुग्ण में करना चाहिए। ये करना है तो डिजिटाइजेशन की ओर जाना चाहिए और वो उस तरफ जाना चाहिए, तो इंफॉर्मेशन टेक्नोलॉजी से अच्छा होना जरूरी है, उसकी कोई रिक्वायरमेंट्स उसमें डाल दी है। ऐसे ही जो डिपार्टमेंट्स है, डिपार्टमेंट्स में डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन का है, रचना शरीर का अगर आप देखोगे तो उसमें ऐसा है कि जितने भी बच्चे हैं वो डेड बॉडी में जो डिसेक्शन होता है वो देख नहीं पाते। अगर उन्होंने ठीक तरह से वो देखना है तो उसका डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन कहीं होना चाहिए। सर्जरी अगर होती है तो उसमें तो वो सब पहन के अंदर जाना इतना तो होता नहीं है सबके पास। देखती भी है तो कितने लोगों को सर्जरी ठीक से देख पाती है। तो उसके लिए अच्छा रेजोल्यूशन वाला सीसीटीवी लगा के वो अगर डेमोन्स्ट्रेट किया जाए दूसरी रूम में तो वो देख सकेंगे। जैसा ये है वैसे क्लिनिकल क्लासरूम भी एडिशनल आई है। हम अगर अभी पहले जो चल रहा था उसमें आईपीडी में तो क्लिनिक्स होती थी, वहां थोड़ी जगह भी होती थी, लेकिन फिर भी बाकी लोगों को तो डिस्टर्ब होता था। ओपीडी का जो है उसमें तो क्लिनिक मुश्किल था, क्योंकि ओपीडी की जो स्पेस है उसमें एक पूरी बैच जो है, उसका जो क्लिनिक की बैच जो है तो वो पूरी तरह से समा भी नहीं पाते थे, खड़े भी नहीं हो सकते थे, तो उनका क्लिनिक होना तो मुश्किल था। इसलिए क्लिनिकल क्लासरूम का विषय उसमें ऐड हुआ है। डिजिटल लाइब्रेरी का सर ने तो बताया ही है, तो डिजिटल वो वाईफाई कैंपस, नॉन वाईफाई कैंपस अलग अलग उसकी रिक्वायरमेंट दी है, लेकिन उसका जो टाइमिंग है वो किस लिए किया है वो तो सर ने बता ही दिया है। लर्निंग मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम का भी एक महत्व है, वो भी इंट्रोड्यूस की गई है। हमारे इसमें जो आएगा वो है बायोमेट्रिक अटेंडेंस सिस्टम। वो बायोमेट्रिक अटेंडेंस सिस्टम अभी ऑनलाइन उसका वेरिफिकेशन भी होगा और फिजिकल प्रेजेंस भी टीचर्स का जो है वो देखा जाएगा। उसमें और जो लिखा गया है उसमें जो भी कमीशन कहेगा उस तरह से बायोमेट्रिक करना पड़ेगा, या तो फेस डिटेक्शन वाला या आइरिस डिटेक्शन वाला, आधार एनेबल जो भी होगा, और वो भी सेंट्रल सर्वर के साथ अलाइन करना सीसीटीवी जो है उसके यहाँ रखा जाएगा, वो जरूरी है। क्योंकि क्या है कि अगर हम क्वालिटी चाहते हैं तो टीचिंग भी क्वालिटी का होना चाहिए और पूरा होना चाहिए। जो हम सिलेबस कर रहे हैं, नॉन टीचिंग आवर्स और टीचिंग आवर्स जो कर रहे हैं, तो वो अगर सब करना है तो पूरी टीम होना जरूरी है। इसके लिए ये बदलाव किया गया है। वेबसाइट है वो अपडेटेड चाहिए, क्योंकि रेटिंग आएगा तो वो हर महीने की जो वेबसाइट पे अपलोड की जो डेटा होगा वो उसी के आधार पर रेटिंग होगी, वो डाउनलोड करेगा कमीशन। तो इसलिए वो वेबसाइट जो है वो भी अपडेट होनी टाइम टू टाइम, हर महीने वो अपडेट होना जरूरी है। कोई नाइट ड्यूटी सिस्टर्स के लिए, नाइट ड्यूटी डॉक्टर्स के लिए रूम का प्रावधान हॉस्पिटल में किया गया है। वो भी आवश्यक है, क्योंकि जितने पेशेंट है उसके हिसाब से नर्सेस नाइट ड्यूटी को रहेगी और डॉक्टर्स रहेंगे, तो वो कहाँ सो पाएंगे, तो उनके लिए वो प्रावधान होना जरूरी था, इसलिए वो भी किया गया है। एकेडमिक ट्रेनिंग कैलेंडर का सर ने बता ही दिया है। HRD कमिटी वो उसमें बनाई गई है। वो तो 30 पार्टिसिपेंट्स जिस हॉल में आ सकेंगे वैसा हॉल उसमें चाहिए। HRD का ये है कि अभी नॉन टीचिंग स्टाफ आपने देखा है कि वो भी है, हॉस्पिटल स्टाफ है, तो इन सब का क्वालिफिकेशन तो दिया है। फिर भी क्या होता है कि अगर हम बाहर इंजीनियरिंग में देखते हैं तो उनका बेसिक क्वालिफिकेशन तो होता है, फिर भी वो कंपनी में आने के बाद उनको कंपनी के हिसाब से क्या स्किल्स चाहिए वो वहां सिखाई जाती है। तो ये जो स्टाफ है हमारा वो अपग्रेड करना, उनसे हमें क्या अपेक्षाएं है उसके लिए उनको तैयार करना, ये ह्यूमन रिसोर्स डिपार्टमेंट का काम है, वो करेगा। एनएबीएच के लिए जैसा हॉस्पिटल में लगता है, और पूरा पहले नैक था, अब नैवेट आ गया है, ये इसका एनसीआईएसएम का, उसके लिए कॉलेज का जो रिक्वायरमेंट है वो पूरी करने के लिए जो भी उनके स्किल्स लगते हैं वो उनमें निर्माण करना, ये एचआरडी का काम है। रिसर्च और इनोवेशन एंड एंटरप्रेन्योर डेवलपमेंट सेल किया गया है। तो आज क्या है कि सर ने जैसे बताया कि रिसर्च कोई और करता है और हम उसको यूज करते हैं, जैसे फिजिक्स में होता है, केमिस्ट्री में होता है, वो रिसर्च हम यूज कर रहे हैं। लेकिन आज एक्चुअल कम्युनिटी की प्रॉब्लम क्या है और वो हम कैसे उसको उसमें से कोई सॉल्यूशन निकाल सकते हैं, ये ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग का भी अगर स्टूडेंट को हम दे देते हैं नॉन लेक्चर्स आवर्स में, तो बहुत सारा क्रिएटिव आइडिया वो दे सकते हैं। अब तक तो हमने उनकी क्रिएटिविटी के लिए कोई ये नहीं दिया था। तो हम तो जानते हैं कि मैथमेटिक्स में भी अगर 2+2 4 नहीं बोलता है, 22 बोलता है, तो हम उसको मार्क्स भी नहीं देते, उसका उसका सुनते भी नहीं है। वैसे यहाँ भी होता आ रहा था, लेकिन अभी जो भी वो आउट ऑफ बॉक्स थिंकिंग करेंगे, आइडिया सोचेंगे, वो अगर हम उसमें से निकाल दे, जैसा एक स्टूडेंट्स के लिए प्रोजेक्ट सीसीआर की मदद से हमने किया भी है, कमीशन ने उनको स्कॉलरशिप और ये देना, जैसे पीजी टीचर पीजी स्टूडेंट के लिए भी दिया है, टीचर के लिए भी सीसीआरएस के मदद से कुछ किया गया है। तो ये रिसर्च पब्लिकेशन, इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी राइट, इंटेलेक्चुअल तो हमारा तो ये था जैसे चरक बिरक का है, कभी पेटेंट लिया ही नहीं है। तो हम अब काल के हिसाब से हमें बदलना चाहिए, इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी क्या होती है ये समझाना चाहिए, और उसका राइट भी उसको समझा के वो देना चाहिए। ये आइडियाज जो किसी के दिमाग में क्रिएटिव आइडियाज आती है, वो प्रोडक्ट तक या आउटकम तक ट्रांसलेट करना, ये इस रिसर्च इनोवेशन डिपार्टमेंट का काम। और उसके लिए ये पॉलिसी भी बनना जरूरी है, इंस्टीट्यूट की कोई पॉलिसी होना जरूरी है, और उसके लिए कोई कोऑर्डिनेटर या उसमें कोई उसकी ये आ गई है रिक्वायरमेंट ह्यूमन रिसोर्स की, वो उसमें इनकॉर्पोरेट। इंटरनल क्वालिटी एंड एश्योरेंस सेल एक आ गया है, तो उसमें एकेडमिक, क्लिनिकल, एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव, ये तीनों के क्वालिटी पैरामीटर्स बनाने हैं। क्योंकि ये अगर हम उसका एनालिसिस नहीं करेंगे, कहाँ है ये नहीं, क्वालिटी हमारी समझ में नहीं आएगी ये तीनों की, तो हम उसको बढ़ाएंगे कैसे। इसके लिए इंस्टीट्यूट के पैरामीटर बने और उस पैरामीटर का एनालिसिस हो, और वो ये सेल उसमें कैसे बढ़ोतरी कर सके, उसका ट्रेनिंग करके उसको मॉनिटरिंग करके, फिर से है कि 360 डिग्री में सभी का मॉनिटरिंग आवश्यक है। कॉलेज काउंसिल ऐड हुआ तो वो तो पहले से ही था, वो तो उसमें जो विजन डॉक्यूमेंट है उसके हिसाब से ये कॉलेज काउंसिल उसका प्लानिंग और उसका इम्प्लीमेंटेशन करना, ये इनका काम है। एकेडमिक कमिटी है, इसमें टीचिंग शेड्यूल सर ने जो अभी बताया था, वो टीचिंग शेड्यूल पूरा बनाना और वो मॉनिटरिंग करना, ये एकेडमिक कमिटी का काम है। स्टूडेंट काउंसिल पहले से ही था, उसके लिए एक रूम 30 स्क्वायर मीटर की रूम उसको अलर्ट की गई है। तो उनको बैठने के लिए जगह चाहिए, क्योंकि क्या है कि अब ऐसे तरह से ये अगर काम चलेगा तो कोई भी रूम उनको मिलेगी नहीं, खाली रूम। तो ये सभी का काम अगर कंटिन्यूअसली और उनके कैलेंडर के हिसाब से चलता है, तो हर एक को उसको अपनी अपनी रूम चाहिए जिसमें वो अपने शेड्यूल के हिसाब से मीटिंग कर सकेंगे। तो इसके लिए स्टूडेंट काउंसिल को भी एक रूम अलॉट की गई है। स्टूडेंट सपोर्ट एंड करियर गाइडेंस एंड प्लेसमेंट सेल है। तो करियर गाइडेंस का तो इंटर्नशिप के समय चलता ही था, लेकिन ये उसमें जो बच्चों के लिए काउंसलिंग है, क्योंकि इसका एग्जाम का टेंशन रहता है, करियर का टेंशन रहता है, सोशल इमोशनल प्रॉब्लम्स होती है, वो हैंडल करने के लिए एक पार्ट टाइम बेसिस पर काउंसलर नियुक्त किया जाए, ऐसा कहा गया है। और ये स्टूडेंट सपोर्ट और करियर गाइडेंस एंड प्लेसमेंट सेल है, ये काम वो देखेगा। को करिकुलर एंड एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर एक्टिविटी है। इसमें फिजिकल एजुकेशन को इतना महत्व नहीं था, लेकिन अभी एनईपी जो अलाइन करनी है तो उसमें हम भी ऐसा कहते हैं कि ये जो अगर वैद्य बनना है, किसी को डॉक्टर बनना है, तो उसकी खुद की सेहत अगर अच्छी होगी तो उसके पास पेशेंट आएंगे। खुद बीमार पड़ेगा तो पेशेंट कैसे आएंगे? वो कहेंगे इसको अपनी सेहत अच्छी करना नहीं आता है, इसके पास जाके हमें क्या मिलेगा। तो अगर ये ठीक से बनना है तो फिजिकल एजुकेशन की ओर जितना ध्यान देना आवश्यक है उतना ध्यान दिया जाए। बाकी रिक्रिएशनल और बाकी तो होता ही था। उसके लिए एक अलग से बीपीएड जो बहुत दिनों से डिमांड थी, महाराष्ट्र में एमएचएस में तो थी पोस्ट, लेकिन इसमें पोस्ट जो नहीं थी सीसीआईएम में, वो अभी एनसीआईएसएम ने बीपीएड की पोस्ट उसमें फिजिकल एजुकेशन के लिए डाल दी है। और उसके लिए 100 स्क्वायर मीटर का एक अलग से उसको अलर्ट भी स्पेस की गई है। ग्रीवेंस रिड्रेसल सेल है ये, अगर एक तरह से देखा जाए तो सबसे उपयुक्त रहता है, क्योंकि इसमें जो सजेशन कंप्लेंट ही आती है, ऐसा नहीं सजेशन भी आती है। और कंप्लेंट भी आए तो अगर हम प्रामाणिकता से कंप्लेंट देके तो हमारी क्वालिटी इंप्रूव करने के लिए उसका बहुत बड़ा रोल रहता है। तो इसके लिए भी थोड़ा ये 20 स्क्वायर मीटर का कंबाइन है, अलग से ग्रीवेंस सेल को नहीं है, लेकिन कंबाइन उसके लिए स्पेस अलॉट की गई है। कमिटी अगेंस्ट सेक्सुअल हैरेसमेंट, ये इसका महत्व तो हम जानती है कि कंफर्टेबल एनवायरमेंट सभी को रहे, ये चाहिए। तो छोटी मोटी भी जो भी है वो हरासमेंट की कंप्लेंट आती है उसको ठीक तरह से एड्रेस करना, ये हमारा काम है, ये सेल करेगा। ह्यूमन रिसोर्सेस जो है उसके बारे में तो अभी सर ने बताया कि उसमें प्रिंसिपल जो है उनको कोई टीचिंग तो वो कर सकते हैं, लेकिन एचओडी नहीं हो सकते। और उनको जो ट्रेनिंग है, जो कैपेसिटी बिल्डिंग का ट्रेनिंग अभी है, वो कंपलसरी है। वो अगर नहीं किया जाएगा तो वो हेड ऑफ इंस्टीट्यूट नहीं माना जाएगा एमएआरबी के ओर से, ऐसा कहा गया है। बाकी रिसेप्शन एंड रजिस्ट्रेशन जो है जो हॉस्पिटल का है, उसमें आयुष्मान भारत हेल्थ अकाउंट जो है वो पेशेंट का होना जरूरी है। आभा जो उसका यूनिक आइडेंटिटी नंबर आता है उसको, वो उसका होना जरूरी है। इससे जो पेशेंट बाकी जो बोगस पेशेंट है वो कम हो सकते हैं, इसके लिए इसका प्रावधान है। और उसका रिकॉर्ड भी, ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड, आयुष्मान भारत हेल्थ रिकॉर्ड तो ये गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया की पॉलिसी है। और वो इसलिए है कि अगर कोई किसी डॉक्टर को दिखाता है और बाद में दूसरे डॉक्टर को दूसरी बार दिखाता है और उसके पास कोई डॉक्यूमेंट्स या रिपोर्ट्स नहीं होते, तो वो डॉक्यूमेंट्स और रिपोर्ट दूसरे डॉक्टर को ऑनलाइन मिल सकते हैं। ये उसका अगर नंबर बता दे तो वो पूरे उसमें पोर्टल पर प्रिजर्व होते हैं और वो उसको मिल सकते हैं दूसरे डॉक्टर को। इसके लिए ये बनाया गया है, वो अच्छा उसका ये है। हॉस्पिटल में भी हेल्थ प्रोफेशनल रजिस्ट्री होना जरूरी है, ये भी पोर्टल पर है। ये आभा की पोर्टल पे ये भी है। जो ट्रीटमेंट देने वाले डॉक्टर्स है उनकी भी रजिस्ट्री, ये हेल्थ प्रोफेशनल रजिस्ट्री करके होनी जरूरी है। हॉस्पिटल इंफॉर्मेशन मैनेजमेंट सॉफ्टवेयर जो है वो नेशनल आयुष मॉर्बिडिटी एंड स्टैंडर्डाइज्ड टर्मिनोलॉजी जो है उसके साथ अलाइन होना जरूरी है। ये अगर हो जाता है तो जो डेटा मिलेगा उसके आधार पर हम बहुत सारी रिसर्च हम उसको पब्लिश कर सकते हैं। क्योंकि हमारे यहाँ जो आयुर्वेदिक प्रैक्टिशनर्स है, आयुर्वेदिक हॉस्पिटल्स है और आयुर्वेद में आने वाले पेशेंट जो है उसकी बहुत बड़ी संख्या है, लेकिन उनका डेटा नहीं है, इसलिए हम रिसर्च में ये बता नहीं सकते और उसके आधार पर हम पैथी करके वर्ल्ड में जा भी नहीं सक रहे। इसलिए ये उसमें काम आएगा, इसलिए ये अलाइन होना जरूरी है। सीसीआरएस ने ये पोर्टल डेवलप किया हुआ है। फुल्ली कंप्यूटराइज रिकॉर्ड अगर है तो फिजिकल रिकॉर्ड रखने की जरूरत नहीं है हॉस्पिटल में, ऐसा है। लेकिन अगर कंप्यूटराइज नहीं है तो फिजिकल रिकॉर्ड रखना जरूरी है। स्वास्थ्य डिपार्टमेंट है वो इपिडेमियोलॉजिकल पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से उसका वो सब डॉक्यूमेंट जो रिकॉर्ड है उसका एनालिसिस करेगा और वो उसमें से जो आउटकम आएगा वो बता देगा, उससे प्रिवेंटिव मेजर्स लिए जा सकेंगे। एचओडी जो है वो सीनियरिटी बेसिस पर एंड रोटेटरी एवरी 3 इयर्स में वो एचओडी रोटेट होंगे। ये तो थोड़ा सा ये लगेगा, लेकिन फिर भी क्या है कि थोड़ा बहुत 1-2 साल का अंतर उसमें होता है, लेकिन सीनियरिटी होती है इसलिए वो सालों साल रिटायरमेंट तक एचओडी बने रहते हैं। सभी को ये अनुभव मिले इसलिए ये प्रावधान भी एमएससी में किया गया है। वो हेड ऑफ द इंस्टीट्यूट एचओडी नहीं होंगे, ये किसी स्टेट में था, अभी ये पूरे इसमें ये होगा कि वो टीचर तो हो सकते हैं लेकिन एचओडी नहीं हो सकते। अभी क्या है कि कैलकुलेशन ऑफ टीचर्स डे, ये एक पॉइंट इसमें आता है, वो दोनों के लिए है, फॉर एवरी टीचर एंड क्यूमुलेटिव फॉर ऑल टीचर्स। टीचर का जो है वो 12 महीने पहले जब भी असेसमेंट होगा उससे पहले 1 साल का ये असेसमेंट लिया जाएगा। वर्किंग डेज जो टीचर के है वो बायोमेट्रिक अटेंडेंस जो सेंट्रल सर्वर से सेंट्रल कमांड सेंटर से अलाइन होगा उससे ये डेटा लिया जाएगा कि वो टीचर कितने दिन प्रेजेंट था इंस्टीट्यूट में। उसमें वर्किंग डेज में जो ऑफिशियल हॉलीडेज है वो एक्सक्लूड किए जाएंगे, लेकिन वो भी ऑफिशियल हॉलीडेज उनको माना जाएगा जो सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट, स्टेट गवर्नमेंट एंड डिस्ट्रिक्ट कलेक्टर ने जो नोटिफाई किए हैं उसको ही माना जाएगा। और वो हॉलीडेज डिक्लेयर होने के बाद 10 दिन से पहले अगले 10 दिन में वो अपलोड करना डॉक्यूमेंट, ऑफिशियल डॉक्यूमेंट से आधार पर ये जरूरी है। अगर 10 दिन के बाद कोई क्लेम करेगा कि ये छुट्टी कलेक्टर डिक्लेयर थी तो वो नहीं मानी जाएगी। जो टीचर्स डे कैलकुलेट होंगे उसमें नंबर ऑफ डेज अटेंडेड डिवाइडेड बाय नंबर ऑफ वर्किंग डेज टोटल, और इसको मल्टीप्लाई बाय 100, इससे जो आएगा वो निकाला जाएगा और वो 75% मिनिमम होना जरूरी है। ये जो टीचर्स डेज होंगे इसमें लीव्स जो है उसमें ऑफिशियल जो लीव्स है और बाकी सब लीव्स पकड़ के 25% से ज्यादा नहीं होनी चाहिए। उसमें मैटरनिटी लीव और मेडिकल लीव एक्सक्लूड की गई है। जो प्रोलॉन्ग मेडिकल लीव है उसमें इंस्टीट्यूट को सिलेबस कंप्लीट करने के लिए अल्टरनेटिव अरेंजमेंट करना जरूरी है, क्योंकि वो सिलेबस तो कंप्लीट होना चाहिए। और जो प्रोलॉन्ग मेडिकल लीव है उसमें MARB मेडिकल बोर्ड बिठा सकता है टू एग्जामाइन एंड वेरीफाई दी प्रोलॉन्ग मेडिकल लीव, ये प्रावधान उसमें है। क्यूमुलेटिव टीचर्स डे जो है उसमें टोटल वर्किंग डेज जो है अटेंडेड बाय ऑल टीचर्स, इसकी एडिशन की जाएगी और उसको डिवाइड किया जाएगा टोटल वर्किंग डेज ऑफ ऑल टीचर्स। इसको टीचर इनटू वर्किंग डेज मल्टीप्लाई करके वो नंबर नीचे लिखा जाएगा और इनटू 100 करके ये इसका परसेंटेज निकाला जाएगा। ये भी 75% से ज्यादा होना जरूरी है, क्यूमुलेटिव जो है वो भी। रिलीविंग ऑफ द टीचर के बारे में है, मैक्सिमम 30 डेज की नोटिस के बाद 30 डेज में, मैक्सिमम 30 डेज में उसको टीचर को रिलीव करना इंस्टीट्यूट के लिए जरूरी है। एक्सेप्ट लीगल पेंडिंग इशू कुछ हो तो वो पेंडिंग जो इशू है वो रिजॉल्व होने तक वो उसको रिलीव नहीं कर सकते। लेकिन अगर 30 डेज में रिलीव नहीं किया और कोई लीगल पेंडिंग इशू नहीं है तो वो उसको मॉनिटरी पेनल्टी भी इंस्टीट्यूट को दे सकती है। टीचर रिलीव होने के बाद 3 महीने से पहले दूसरा टीचर अपॉइंट करना जरूरी है। अगर ये 3 महीने के बाद भी अपॉइंट नहीं किया तो 3 महीने के बाद जो भी वर्किंग डेज होंगे उसकी सैलरी होगी, उसके 3 टाइम्स मॉनिटरी पेनल्टी इंस्टीट्यूट को लगेगी अगर 3 महीने में किसी टीचर को अपॉइंट नहीं किया रिलीव होने के बाद। तो ऑफिशियल ड्यूटी के बारे में ये बताया गया है कि कमीशन या बोर्ड अगर किसी कोई ड्यूटी लगाता है तो वो ऑफिशियल ड्यूटी मानी जाएगी। ट्रेनिंग या कैपेसिटी बिल्डिंग का कोई कार्यक्रम है तो उसको भी ऑफिशियल ड्यूटी मानी जाएगी और उसमें ट्रैवलिंग आना जाना पकड़ के ये किया जाएगा। मोटे मोटे तौर पर ये सब बातें जो जिसमें बदलाव है वो बताया गया है। जो बदलाव नहीं है वो जो पिछले जैसे चलता आ रहा है वो आया है। अभी ये बड़ी है कैपेसिटी स्टूडेंट्स की 150 और 200 का भी उसमें आया है, उसके हिसाब से वो हो सकता है। 3 बातें इसमें हुई है जिसके आधार पर कमीशन को बहुत सारी अपेक्षा है। एक तो प्रिंसिपल्स का ट्रेनिंग हुआ है गवर्नेंस के बारे में जो कैपेसिटी नीपा में हुआ है। दूसरा है संस्कृत टीचर का भी ट्रेनिंग हुआ है और पीजी गाइड्स का ट्रेनिंग चल रहा है। रिसर्च सेल जो है उनका भी ट्रेनिंग हुआ है। तो इससे और स्टूडेंट्स को जो इलेक्टिव्स और इसके बारे में सेंसिटाइज किया गया है वो अभी तो फर्स्ट ईयर का पूरा हो गया। इससे एक माहौल ऐसा अच्छा बना है कि जिसमें हमारी क्वालिटी इंप्रूव हो, ऐसा सभी को लगता है। स्टूडेंट्स को लगता है, टीचर को लगता है, इंस्टीट्यूट को लगता है। और ये अगर ऐसा अच्छा हो जाएगा तो हम एक्सपोर्ट क्वालिटी के जरूर बनेंगे और पूरे विश्व में हम आयुर्वेद के आधार पर नंबर 1 बनेंगे और पूरे विश्व को हम कुछ विश्व का प्रबोधन हेल्थ के बारे में कर सकेंगे, ऐसा लगता है। धन्यवाद।
Thank you, sir, for your very nice explanation and detail about the minimum standard of essential requirement of MSc, that is 2024. Now we will like to take some questions. People are asking the questions so that.
Sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Before that, I want to mention something here.
Yes,
From Ayurveda Teachers Association, Dr. B.S. Prasad is there, who is president of our board of Ayurveda. Since so many years, we are sending some demands to board of Ayurveda that professor should be compulsory in each department instead of intake capacity. Some of our demands are there for quality education. We are saying that in each department there should be 3-tier system, 1 professor, 1 reader and 2 lecture. Because of sir, मुझे ये लगता है कि 1.5 साल का पैटर्न होने की वजह से अराउंड 8 to 9 months हमें डबल वर्किंग करना पड़ता है। 2 बैचेस हर ईयर में रहते हैं, तो वी शुड वर्क 2 times, दैट मीन्स 2 लेक्चर अगर दिन में रहते हैं, 2 प्रैक्टिकल्स रहते हैं, तो डबल होता है। तो जो स्टाफिंग पैटर्न है पहले जैसा होना चाहिए, 1 प्रोफेसर, 1 रीडर और 2 लेक्चर फॉर 60 intake. And there are some demands regarding career advancement scheme that we are demanding since class 1 to 2 years. So I request Dr. Prasad Sir, please think on this. And we also demanded that this demand, that means Shalakya, you are going to bifurcate it and in the Netra Rog and ENT. But also there is a chance to develop our Manas Rog and skin department. This department should be prepared and staff should be instead in that departments. So I request Dr. Prasad Sir, please explain regarding this, and our question answer session will start. Yes, Danga sir, please.
Yes, sir. Yes. So now we'll take questions, or first of all, respected Prasad sir will explain about what you asked.
So anyway, he asked the demand is there in all departments to have 3-tier system. But suddenly jumping also difficult is there, but the reason we made into the initially to the wherever there is workload depending on the hospital duties are there. In the departments we have increased the one staff, definitely we increased it. The in due course of time that can be thought of, but suddenly increasing institutes cannot sustain. The financial burden also we have to think of in all the institutions. That is a major the part we have to think of. And the Shalakya. And we need to think of, as I told, national thinking also required, and then what the public perception also. And then now we have moved from the Kulaguru to Gurukula to Kulaguru system there. From the allopathy we have copied all the departments also. And the public always they very clearly believe the ophthalmology and ENT is totally very clear, very separate also. And in that, and again the branches has to grow. And then even the PG, it has to be separated. So we have to separate for the further point, development point of view also. So that way, that was taken already. Manasroga will be there. Manasroga will be retained. There is no change in that one. already PG regulation will come there. Master will be there. It will be retained. There is no change in that one. So that way, these changes are already well thought of the workload all, and we brought the necessary feasible changes. We already brought it, and further we'll see in the next developments when we will get that will be considered. Your request will be considered there.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Dr. Manoj Pandey wanted to ask him a question. When will be the institute grading system started, or what will be the criteria for grading?
So grading already over and above. One is many people thinks once the college fulfills the minimum standards 100%, that means they think they have fulfilled everything. But when fulfilling 100% of norms is passing marks, 50% only. There is a minimum standards. So over and above minimum standards, what they have, and especially functionality. So that will be assessed it. And shortly already medical assessment and rating board already had a two training programs for the selected assessors are there. They through QCI, Quality Council of India, it will be done there. Shortly they may start the exercise. That is done by the Marvism board.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you. There are some people who wanted to ask the question directly. They can raise their hand so that we will allow them to talk, or otherwise we will take the question from the chat box also. So someone is Dr. Ramchandra R. Yes, sir, you can unmute yourself and you can ask the question that you wanted to ask. Yes, sir, please. Okay. Next, Dr. Rajendra Patil wanted to ask a question. Just unmute yourself and ask the question related to MSc or MSR 2020. Yes, sir. Unmute yourself. Dr. Lakshmi. Dr. Amit Makanikar, sir. Just unmute yourself and ask the question, whatever you wanted to ask. Dr. Yogita Jamdar, ma'am. Yeah, you have raised a hand.
I think they are unable to unmute.
No, sir. We allowed them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Namaste, Prasad Sir. Dr. Yogita
Yes.
here.
Yes, Yogita.
Sir, what are the logistic regarding Samhita Siddhanta department, Ayurveda Samhita Siddhanta department, or Sanskrit Samhita Siddhanta? Because number of lectures are too many.
You have been
How to
given
manage
additional,
that?
no, you have been given now additional hand already given.
Okay.
Extra
Okay,
hand
sir.
is given, already given. No? And the language lab also has come now. Language lab is the mandatory now. And
Yeah.
you can have much computerization can taken place there.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Dr.
Okay, thank you.
Sir, yes, sir. You can unmute yourself and ask the question. Dr. Madhav Diggavi, sir.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Yes, Dada.
Sir, actually, I want to know in Kai Chikitsa undergraduate teaching schedule, one is there. One professor, one associate professor, and one assistant professor. Actually, regarding the load and all the skills and all, when we consider, I think two assistant professor may be considered, sir. That's what my submission.
No, actually, why you people want is a minimum requirement. You recruit 5 also, nobody objects that one. Nobody says you recruit 5. Only thing we don't want less than. It's a minimum requirement. You go for 5, 6, 10, there's no problem there. We cannot give the minimum also higher number. No? Minimum this much is required for teaching. That is the way only. It is you recruit, there's no problem.
No, sir. In the government sector, what happens is
no, that's what I'm telling. Na, everybody cannot talk about this one. They have a private sector become a burden for them again. So where their requirement is, their hospital is running functionally, you require one more hand. It is not, it is minimum standards only. It is not the maximum standard. There is no ceiling in that one. So you say for you problem. Somebody says again, private college says we cannot have burden there. We want this much only. They want reduce actually. Now there is a requirement management came to for us also. They don't want all even 6 number to increase. They says you reduce all only 2 staff is sufficient. They says. So that is not the way. As per your functionality, you can going and increasing. If your college having the good number of patients, hospital is functioning well, you can have one more patient, doctor also, or one more teacher also. That is free. There is no the minimum requirement in that one. It is open to it. The minimum will be minimum only.
Okay. Any other, please? They can ask. They can unmute themselves and they ask the question. Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Your voice is not clearly, ma'am. Hearing, Dr. Priya, ma'am.
Hello. Good evening, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I need there is any training session for the non-lecture activities.
You are in which profession?
Sir, I am from Kriya
For
Sharir.
Kriya Sharira. Okay, I think for your thing, there was online training that time was there. That is the reason now for secondary subjects we made a videos how to demonstrate, how to conduct the lectures, all these ones. For first years, we that time it was the one online training was there. That okay, that we will think of. Or I think we have suggested some members there who can orient. Anyway, the first year part we will think of now again how to orient or we will go for the videos.
Yes, sir. Sir, also there is the two types of summation, formative or subjective. So I didn't clear about the formative assessment.
No, formative is a internal assessment only. There is in the two things are there. No? One is a periodical assessment and term test.
Yes, sir.
These two comes under formative assessment, and the summative means university examination.
Yeah.
And
Sir,
the schedule was
OSP
given there.
and BOPS.
No, schedule was given there. Before one term assessment, we have to have three so periodic assessments should be conducted. Likewise for every term. And then how the
Yes.
marks to be allotted and how to calculate that the table was there in that one. You just put into the marks in the table and you calculate, it comes automatically.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Yes.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr.
Yes.
Prajakta Tomar. I wanted to ask that are we going to have some guidelines for skill labs?
What more guidelines? There already the list was given. Each when you purchase that one, they'll give that how to manage that one else it comes there. They already it will be there automatically. You are of which department?
Kaya Chikitsa, sir.
Kaya Chikitsa. In the Kaya Chikitsa, what was the given in the mannequins? The simulators? Department wise we have given. Each department wise what department have to what. So you just go through that one.
Okay.
And along with the products,
Okay.
how to maintain that also will be given there. And the training will also be conducted by the company. Which company they'll give it? They'll give the conduct the training also to the teachers.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
If a principal and assistant professor are of the same
Hello.
department, then HOD can be shifted to assistant professor.
What? Can you repeat?
Principal and assistant professor are working in the same department, so HOD ship can be given to assistant professor.
If they have to be given.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah, the principal, they can't justify. No, principal has to be in the principal office. He'll be busy with that one, and department. Who will take the decision? The department.
Okay. And one post of vice principal is also mentioned in the MSR, sir.
Yes.
So whether that is compulsory or it may be optional for any institution.
No, compulsory. When it's mentioned, is compulsory.
Okay, sir.
Because now the vice principal will be trained. He will get admission experience. So tomorrow he can become the principal. Otherwise, he will not be knowing. No? Suddenly somebody comes the principal. They don't know anything. So they'll be training. It is just like a training. It's developing second line.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Hello. Good evening, sir. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
हाँ सर सर एमएसआर में 2 साल पहले से जो एमएसआर आया था उसमें अलाइड सब जो डिग्रीज है एमपीएच एमएससी वगैरह को परमिशन दिया गया है टीचिंग में आने के लिए मगर सर पोर्टल में क्या है उनको टीचर कोड मिलने के लिए प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है सर वहाँ पे ऑप्शन ही नहीं दिया गया
Yes, the problem came with that time we mentioned either you can go to UGC NET or ICMR, those exams were given. But unfortunately, except MPH, other things are not listed in the UGC. So now you people can appear for the NTET, National Eligible Test is there. Now in July it may come there. That you can appear. We are permitting. Then you can get the teacher code. No issues.
So one more question, sir.
Yes.
For medical superintendent, MBA person with 10 years experience of DYMS is allowed in new
Having
MBA, sir.
BAMS, na? BAMS plus MBA.
Yes, sir. BMS with
MBA in
MBA.
hospital administration. That person.
Okay, sir. MPH will not be allowed for that post, sir.
No, MPH not there. No. Because they are
good
trained for
evening,
that
sir.
one. MPH, they are trained for hospital administration. They are suitable na, for that one.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Namaste, sir.
Uh,
Dr. Guraj from Kopal here. Sir, we welcome the division bifurcation of Shalakya Tantra. I personally welcome that move. But we had a discussion of all Shalakya teachers in Karnataka. We had few doubts, sir. If there are 3 faculty in one department, so one will select Netra, one will select ENT, and other will be, they will be not left with any option. So either they have to select I or ENT.
Oh, anyone.
There will be a proportion, sir.
Yes,
So one
there will be
to
disproportion, no
ENT.
problem.
If
That
that
can be
person
done.
is on leave, who has to take care of that IOPD, sir?
Which one? That is
If
your institutional administrative problem, no? That is not
yes,
my
sir, that is
problem.
right. Second one, sir.
They can
If
appoint one more doctor there if they have problem, or the same doctor has to continue it. So
yes, sir.
no, that is
One
the
more, sir. With respect to exam, sir. Netra person means practical exam.
No, that we
one
are going to
internal, one
come out.
external.
What we'll do is we'll be making the internal out of internal external. One will be Netra, one will be ENT. Likewise, we're going to make it. That will
Yes,
come.
sir. Thank you, sir. One point. If we make them to a separate department, that will be a good thing, sir.
No, but
so that's
presently
my
we can't do that one. Presently, in future we may think of,
yes, sir.
because PG we have to make
Yes.
it after some years only sufficient number will come there. Then we'll do that one. Presently not.
And
there.
also one small request, sir.
Yes.
There is no mention of surgery equipments of Netra and ENT in
So that is
MES.
a corrigendum has come now. It is included there.
Those are OPD instruments, sir.
No,
As such,
28.
at our region, it is not.
No, it is sufficient only. No?
Yes, sir.
Of course, in the UG level, we don't want much surgery. We even separate OT not kept there. Those institute can do it, they can do it. But in the
Yes,
UG,
sir.
we have minimized it. PG, we are going to keep a separate OT.
Okay. Next one, sir. So thank you.
Hello, sir.
hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I want to ask that regarding second BMS and first BMS clinical posting. It is not mentioned in MSCR, but how we can manage in the timetable, because it is a so exhaustive timetable, giving 1 hour more to students for clinical posting, and it is not written anywhere in the MSCR.
Timetable will not be written there. Timetable is your duty. So that is the reason now non-teaching staff has increased now to make the teachers free from the administrative activities. They have to sit
Yes,
and
sir. That's very nice thing.
No,
because
Sumita,
we have
Sumita, you please hear me, na? You please hear me. So it is to make the teachers empower. They have to study again further. They have to improve their competency, and they have to concentrate. They have to plan. They have to execute. All to facilitate all these ones, we made now the non-teaching staff also for every department. That is the reason actually, because activity-based learning, it is not simply can do it unless and you have planning is there. So department has to sit together and how to plan it, how to execute it, how to assess. This all had to be planning required for that one. That is the reason I have shown the timetable as today. The timetable will not be given by anybody. As per your institutional requirement, your resources, you have to prepare a timetable. That is the art of the teacher. You have to prepare a timetable. You got to question who has to prepare a timetable. You have to do it. What about your duty is there? It is a teacher's duty. You have to think of the schedule. Tomorrow, what topic I have to teach, how to teach the topic, how to show, what example I have to show it, what material I have to show it, what group activity I have to conduct, or what activity I have to conduct it. That is your planning. You have to do that one. For that only, we have increased the non-teaching staff also.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Timetables. Yes.
Hello,
Sir, good evening, sir. This is Dr. Prabhu speaking from Koppal, sir.
Okay.
Sir, I think so. Without adding syllabus to PG curriculum, we are thinking of only UG first. So I think so. PG curriculum should be implemented in a very sooner way, sir. Because as we are planning for NTET, so it is better to improve the PG curriculum rather than UG also.
It will come.
But it is too late, I hope, sir, because without adding PG curriculum to the syllabus, and we are planning for NTET.
No, what is the NTET PG curriculum? If we start now, It will be after 3 years they are going to graduate. Now the NTET is for those who are already graduated. What you are
That's what, sir.
talking?
In PG
No,
curriculum,
what you
there
are
is
talking?
no.
I don't understand now. What do you want?
So in PG curriculum, we don't have any teaching methodology, sir.
No, it won't be
Only we
there.
have a subjective.
Now so
Okay.
far all the MD teachers are becoming teachers. What they have been taught there?
No, sir. No, sir.
You are teacher now. You have been taught.
No, sir. No, sir.
And how you accept the teaching profession?
But still,
No, how you accept the teaching profession when you not been taught? Have you told that no, I have been taught, not taught there, I won't become a teacher? You become a teacher and you are going on teaching. And now you are asking that you should be taught there. It will never be taught in the classes. It
yes,
can
sir.
be
But
a elective. No, it will not be taught in the classes for the PG
okay, sir.
program.
Oh,
It will
okay,
be
sir.
an
I do
elective
agree,
only.
sir.
The teacher,
I do
those
agree,
who
sir.
have, no, it is a teaching aptitude. It is that
Yes, sir. Yes,
aptitude
sir.
only. Whether you have aptitude of teaching or not, that is going to be tested there, not for knowledge. You have already
Okay,
MD
sir.
graduate degree. It will not be tested
Sir,
for subject. No.
like how UG is also improved, PG standards should also be
PG will
increased,
be
sir.
improved for the subject wise
Yes,
only,
sir.
speciality.
Subject wise, sir.
But not the
Subject wise, sir.
NTET will not be taught in the UG, PG class. PG will be, elective will be there for those who want to become teacher. He can opt the elective. He can be read the teaching technology, teaching methodology, not the as a regular core curriculum. It will not be there.
Next one. Okay, yeah.
So good evening, sir.
Good
Yes.
evening.
So I'm Lavanya here from Bangalore, sir.
Hmm.
So I had a query regarding the teacher's experience, sir. I being from Swasthavritta, the need for Swasthavritta consultant is being mentioned in a new college. But the same experience for Swasthavritta consultant as an assistant professor is not being told, sir.
Previously, maybe ambiguity. Now, MES has clearly mentioned what all the consultants is OPD mentioned there. They all will be given from the LOI to letter of intent from the LOI to period will be given there. Maximum 2 years.
Okay,
We have
sir.
clearly mentioned that in the MES, new MES. You can see that one.
So it says all
Yes.
clinical department, but under
No,
clinical
Swasthaya also,
department.
no. So what are the OPDs mandatory? They all get the experience.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Sir, Namaste, sir.
One.
Dr. Naveen here from Bangalore, sir. Shri Ayurveda.
Okay.
Sir, I hope we will have this session again after PG MSc comes, because in Shalakya we still have a lot of queries, sir. It is told we have to separate out the whole department faculty into two. So that again is a query again when it comes to IN DNT. Do we have to reapply for separate PG departments? Like already existing Shalakya, we have 6 seats. So how do we bifurcate them? All these queries will be there. So I
that
hope
we'll see
this
later.
will be.
Not now. That not now. This is not the context of
Yes.
today. Now we'll see later.
Yes, sir. So that is why I think
Sir,
dividing the
question.
staff into two when
That is
3
okay.
people
That
are
discuss
there, it
later.
would
Now,
be.
not a context now. Next
हेलो
question.
सर
Sir, for
Hello,
UG.
sir. Sir,
डॉक्टर संतोष
Yes.
पौड़े बात कर रहा हूँ सर
sir,
शास्त्र
Dr.
डिपार्टमेंट से
Kalu.
हूँ सर हेलो सर
Yes.
आवाज आ रही है? एक
Yes.
क्वेरी थी जो नए प्रिंसिपल अपॉइंट हो चुके हैं तो उनके लिए ट्रेनिंग होने हो सकती है
अभी तो ओपन तो कोई नहीं जा रहा है ना, तो खुला ओपन तो पोर्टल खुला है अभी। जो जुलाई 8 तारीख में भी लास्ट बैच हो रहा, वो तो आप अप्लाई करो उसको। पोर्टल
Good
तो
evening,
खुला
sir.
है ना।
Good evening,
और
sir.
गुड इवनिंग।
और जो
मेरा
फार्मेसी
क्वेश्चन है,
के इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स बहुत सारे इंक्लूड किए हैं अगर ऐसा हो सकता है क्या कि एक जीएमपी फार्मेसी को हम एमयू करते हैं या अटैच करते हैं तो
नहीं
वो
होगा।
चल सकता है क्या सर
नहीं 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 नहीं।
Good evening, sir.
Pharmacy तो GMP pharmacy is for manufacturing unit, not training unit. It is going to allow for 30, 40, 100 students inside. Are you pharmacy? Which department you belongs?
Rashastra department.
Rashastra. If you know the GMP rules.
Yes sir.
It will allow the 100 students to enter into the pharmacy.
नहीं सर स्टेप वाइज अगर ट्रेनिंग स्टेप वाइज दे 15 दिन
visit only. One student can have one visit there. They cannot go for everyday training all the 2 hours. That is not possible at all. It will be somewhere again, not in the along with the college. Somewhere it will be there. How much time you spend in the pharmacy?
नहीं, इन महाराष्ट्र अभी SIP प्रोग्राम चालू है सर, MHS के अंतर्गत। अगर ऐसे ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम अगर 15-15 दिन 1-1 महीने की ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम अगर
इसको बच्चों को नहीं, बच्चों को दिखाने वाले प्रोग्राम। अरे स्टूडेंट्स का तो हाउ मेनी आवर्स ऑफ टीचिंग इज देयर, दोस मेनी आवर्स कैन यू टेक देम इनटू द GMP certified pharmacy? Are you are the Russia's person, how you can think of that one? It is be demonstrated in the laboratory wherever the practical time is there, and they have told dynamic timetable. They as the timetable they have to come department, there you have to show the practicals, not in the GMP certified pharmacy. Not possible. You think practically. Yes.
Next one, please.
गुड इवनिंग सर। गुड इवनिंग सर।
Good
गुड इवनिंग सर।
हाँ सर। सर मेरा सवाल ऐसा है, हॉस्पिटल का कंसल्टेंट का एक्सपीरियंस येलो आई के पहले 2 साल का एक्सपीरियंस काउंट करने वाले हैं। अगर कोई कंसल्टेंट 1.5 साल के बाद कॉलेज से रिजाइन करता है, जिसका येलो आई का अप्रूवल नहीं हुआ है, तो उसका 1.5 साल का एक्सपीरियंस कैसे काउंट होगा? वो वहां से बताते हैं कि येलो आई में आपका नाम नहीं है तो आपका एक्सपीरियंस काउंट नहीं होगा। ऐसे भी चांसेस हो सकते हैं कि किसी को 1.5 साल वहां पे काम करने के बाद गवर्नमेंट में जॉब मिल रही है।
अरे those questions are not concerned to me ना, नहीं, this is only education standards है। वो तो मार्बिज्म बोर्ड से बात कर लीजिए, वो क्लैरिटी मिलेगा आपको। वो तो I don't know all those ones. No,
Good evening, sir.
to solve with that one there.
MSc 2022 or maximum to MSR 2024. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Good evening, sir. And again,
Hello?
see, these many teachers are there. Nobody talks about how to improve the quality of students. Everybody have personal problems only. This only. That's what I'm telling you. Now, when we are going to change from our the thinking attitude, from the self to the student, the community, how we think of how to improve the quality. Nobody think about syllabus brought out here. Nobody bother about syllabus, etc. Except only one question. The first year training was there, was required training only. Otherwise, everybody want only their own things only. That's what I told. Think individual thinking, the institutional, national thinking. You please think of in that angle, in the individual thinking to the move out to the institutional thinking, then move to national thinking there. Otherwise, we never improvise our system there. We drown ourselves. We are going to drown ourselves. We are going to pull one. Everybody want to say the same benefit. Everybody want a comfort zone. Then we drown our system to go to drowning there. This is
Sir,
not
good
the way
evening,
of
sir.
thinking.
Good evening, sir. Myself,
Good
Dr.
evening.
Budesh. I'm calling from Gadag, sir. So Rajiv Gandhi University is conducting a very good, sir. That is basic education methodology, which is exactly over that the new MES.
Correct.
So I congratulate, and so very best syllabus is implemented MES standard, sir. And one more request is, sir, that training should be there for every staff, sir. So this is kindly
Which
a request,
training?
sir. Basic educational
No, that's what
methods,
I'm
sir.
telling. Na, the HRDC, if you read
Yes,
that paragraph, HRDC is meant for same purpose only. Because teachers,
sir.
20,000 teachers are there. Again,
Yes, sir.
teachers are the known, not only the community in the colleges. The colleges contain the teaching staff, non-teaching staff, technical staff, nursing staff, paramedical staff, Panchkarma therapists. Likewise, so many groups are there, including a cook also required there. They all
Yes,
to be trained appropriately. For that only HRDC was coined and they structured there. There also we have seen that one very grouping also was given. I have given the groupings also. What
Yes,
groups
sir.
should be there? Accordingly, group to be, you can call locally who are there, and then you can go for arrange the training, institutional training. It is not
Yes,
required. NCISM only cannot train. Can you link of 1 lakh people? NCISM can train it.
No problem.
So,
It's
no.
not
So you
possible, sir.
have
It's
to
not
at your
possible.
institution, you have
Definitely,
to
sir.
think
We are following the Rajiv Gandhi University's the training session. We are conducting and
we
we are
have to do
following,
the
sir. That's good thing, sir.
HRDC, the same purpose
Yes,
only
sir.
given there.
Yes.
We will provide the master trainers only. Just like
Yes,
now
sir.
PG program is going on. That will be easy. So we
Yes, sir.
we are going to establish a master training centers at Delhi. So after some time, now in the present we don't have infrastructure. That is the reason we depend on the Pune University for the PG guide master trainers also. So
Yes.
that way we'll be making the master trainers from the Delhi NCISM, and then at your level you can invite those people. One person has to come to your institution and he will train 20-30 persons in the institution. That will be easy. Rather than
Yes.
NCISM conducting 30 people, one batch. How many batches have to conduct? 1 lakh people are there. More than
Yes,
1 lakh
sir.
people if you estimate all the staff of the colleges. That is not possible. So think in the
Sir,
micro
one more
planning.
thing. And one
Yes.
more thing, sir, in Swastrutta, so you have added mentioned, sir, nutritional lab, sir. So what is the relevancy for nutrition lab for UG
So,
students, sir? So is
Swastha you have to move from the
nutritional lab.
present Swastha is social preventive medicine angle. You are always looking from that angle, and it became
Okay,
exam pass subject only. If any student ask it, they want to pass examination, they don't know what for Swastha they read out. Even the PGs also. Now we want to make that one is the even the individualized treatment lifestyles or lifestyle modification and public health also. This was the thought of, and that was that thinking is brought out into syllabus, and then so when the diet is going to be playing a major role, and individual lifestyle counseling is going to major role, and our people though they talk about diet but cannot give a diet prescription. Can you tell that one diet prescription to diet advice? We are here, we can tell you take this one, you take that one. That can be anybody can do. Those who read the newspaper very well, they can tell it. But we want a diet prescription. For that purpose only, now nutrition lab added there. Now our manda pay village also can be tested. What is the nutritive value in that one? What energy can give it? So then they can prescribe manda. You take 100 ml of the, you can get this much energy. So that is the purpose of we keeping the nutrition lab in the UG, and the PG will be same will be continued, but we have further the strengthen with the practicals will be there. That is the purpose there. Got it?
Thank you,
Hello,
sir.
sir.
Hello,
Yes.
good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Hello,
Hello,
this is Dr. Bhargav Mehta from Gujarat. Sir,
Yes.
my question is, sir, will there be any eligibility criteria for vice principal also?
Same the professor, no? Yes.
Yes, Dr. Venom.
hello, sir. I am Dr. Nadabsapa Bijapur, sir, from SCMC Ilkal, sir. Professor HOD Department of Kriya Sharira, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes, go ahead.
Till now, we have not got any video or any session for the non-lecturer hours, sir.
So you have that online orientation was conducted no, for the first year batch.
No, sir. No, sir. That in that orientation that was not given, sir.
No. It was conducted online. Teaching training was conducted initially. After when the syllabus was released out, I was there. It was conducted, but that was the experience for that time only. Why we thought when somebody who was miss out, they cannot be seen that one. That way, second year we made the videos there. But first year we made online training was conducted. You please contact any colleagues.
Yes, sir. And another thing, sir, another question. Today you have displayed a slide, sir, regarding the assessment of the students. That is some aspects you have given, sir. Different aspects on the that is brainstorming, all those things, sir.
They're all there in ME, MSc. That is there. I think you have not gone to the MSc. You read.
No, sir. Gone, sir. No, sir. I have gone through that one, sir. Some questions in that one only. Some questions, sir. While we are dealing with the MCQs, sir. MCQs, all those students will get the same MCQs of 20 same questions, no, sir. Then that is the answering and some tedious things we must do in that one for the answering all those things, sir.
No, that's the university. No, university can have a jumbling also, no.
Sir. Because
we give the pattern only. We even question papers will not be given by NCISM. The university has to do that one. In university, you can get it done. Jumbling of the questions.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay,
Yes.
thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you. Now I would like to request, because time is out now, 9 o'clock now. More about near 500 people have joined this, orientation about the MSc 2022. Now I would like to request Dr. Bhargav Sir to use the vote of thanks for our.
Hello, Danga Sir. Hello, Danga Sir.
Yes.
I want to say something. Can I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Dr. Vaidehi Ravde from Parul Institute of Ayurveda, Gujarat, Vadodara. Sir, I agree with V.S. Prasad Sir's statement that teacher is responsible for implementing forming the timetable as well as implementing the timetable. As I'm teaching Kriya Sharir, hospital exposure to the first year students is stated in the rules and regulations. According to that, Dosha Vriddhi and Dhatu Vriddhi Kshaya Lakshanas can be conducted in the hospitals with the patients. It is the responsibility of the teacher to go to the hospital, check the patients, and like prior to conducting the practical. And I have done that for this second batch. First batch, it was not possible to manage with the two batches. So this year we have managed it. So I agree with him. If we want to improvise on ourselves, then always we are crying ki we are non-clinical, we are non-clinical. But the council has given us the opportunity to expose ourselves also to the hospital. So if we go there and explain all these lakshanas on the patients, then we also get communicated with the hospital, as well as students also get better exposure. So I agree with his statement. Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, thank you. Anyway, we never made the clinical non-clinical, as you rightly told. Now we have removed that one.
Yes,
We
but
have
it is
given
always
provision
said,
for all
sir.
departments as a provision. Anybody can have OPD also. That also we have given the provision also. But again, meaningful way. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Yes.
much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Good evening, sir. Dr. Archana from Swasthavruta department.
Yes.
Sir, I just want to thank you that my subject in this new MSc, it is very applied and it's public health related. Epidemiological data analysis, whether we need to specify or listed some communicable or non-communicable diseases, or on what basis we have to just analysis, sir. Any
Actually,
national related.
Swasthavruta have a very bright future in coming.
Yes,
Swasthavruta,
sir.
Shastra, and Agatantra, these three having a very good bright future in the coming days. And then hospital data is one of the biggest area. Even I could have, I saw the one of the question, somebody asking the data. And then I question back the teachers only. What you people, it is the duty of the teachers to generate the data. Who else will generate the data? We are the doctors, we are seeing the patient. It is our responsibility to document and then develop the data and publish it. It's the
Yes.
one. We are asking somebody else to who is the, give the data, give the data. It is the wrong thing to question somebody else to give the data. We have to give the data. Yes, I have the data, take the data. That should be our motto. We are teachers now. Anyway, and then the Swastha department, we have assigned the hospital data analysis also. Till now, nobody analyzes the hospital data. And we don't know what is our strength, which area we are very good, which area we are very weak, what all the what disease patients are coming to us, which is not coming. This all the data analysis will give us, so that we can concentrate on the weaker areas and we can exploit the strong areas. That all can be done when we analyze the data. That is the Swasthavruta department work now. They have to concentrate on the hospital data and give a meaningful leads, we can say they can do it, and also which area we have to concentrate the research. This all can be given by Swastha department now. So good, go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, any last question? If anybody want to ask, otherwise, Dr. Bhargav sir, you can go with the vote of thanks.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Now, on behalf of Ayurveda Teacher Association and ARCA, I would like to thank respected Dr. B.S. Prasad Sir and Dr. Suryakiran Wagh Sir for giving your valuable time to all our teachers and all our members of association who have already joined. As if I would like to summarize whatever Sir has already said, that whatever Dr. Prasad Sir has said about the choice of electives, the adding of lecture hours and non-lecture hours. Then Sir has said how earlier our timetable used to be teacher-centered, but now that new one has become more of student-centered. That is called a new dynamic timetable. Even library timing is also added into that. Some of the recreational activity has also been added in that. Other than that, that double assessment method also of our question paper, which earlier was practicing only in the state of Maharashtra, but now it has been made compulsory all over India. Also, Sir has clarified that as many of the teacher has already, they were having question that why about the pay scale. Then Sir has clarified that already teachers from two of the state, that is from maybe from Maharashtra and Karnataka, they have gone to the court. That is why council is not able to implement a minimum pay scale. So that was also a question from many of the teacher. So thank you very much, sir, for clarifying those doubts. Then what Dr. Suryakiran Wagh Sir has clarified many of the things regarding MSR, that is implementation of IQSC, HR, academic committee, clinical classroom, co-curricular activities, physical education also, as Sir has already said earlier, the post of BPEd, which was practiced in some of the state, now it has been mandatory all over India. Also grievance cell, ABHA number, and things have been added. Also, Sir has clarified that head of the department cannot be the head of institute. Also, Sir has solved many doubts and questions regarding teacher attendance and teacher days, about teachers, how many leaves teacher can avail, and what could be the rules about teacher relieving. And Sir has said that why this MSR has been made after so many years, because the vision was to see what could be the Ayurveda 5 years ahead. So definitely, sir, we would like to assure you, as Prasad Sir has already said, that our aim should be to make Ayurveda, to increase the glory of Ayurveda globally, and also the make Ayurveda graduates to that level that they become of export quality. And we should also focus about the improving quality of teaching, so we can adjust with contemporary things. Thank you very much, Ayurveda Teacher Association President Sir, Vice President Sir, also ARCA, who has given opportunity of so many teachers all over India, that they have participated and make this thing possible. Actually, I'm a very small teacher in front of stalwarts of the council, but still, with due respect, I would like to make a small suggestion in front of Prasad Sir and Wagh Sir, that if possible, can we please make a coordination committee between council, teacher association, and private college association, in order to implement all these new changes of MSR effectively and in a short time. If this is possible, sir, we all would be glad to have that. Thank you very much, Rahul Suryavanshi sir, for giving me the opportunity of this thanking part. Also, at the end, I would like to announce one small thing, that in the month of August, as we all know, Ayurveda Teacher Association holds a national seminar every year annually. So this time it has been designated on the date of 18 and 19 August. So please subscribe to that. Please be the part of that. Thank you very much, sir.
Good. Anyway, coordination you are mentioned, nice anyway, but why can't you people weed out the online teachers? There's so many teachers are there, online teachers are not bogus teachers. All, why can't you people
Yes, sir,
first
definitely
weed
we
out
are working on
your
that.
life? Huh?
Yes,
That's
sir, we
the-
are definitely working on that, sir.
Oh, see, we are asking from
Our
all
association,
NCISM only. NCISM you are asking, what is from your side commitment?
not entering any ghost faculties.
The association has to take responsibility that
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
we will weed out the ghost faculty.
Yes.
Otherwise, how we improve the quality of in the colleges?
Yes, sir. In our
Yes.
Yes. We know very well that those faculties are hampering our education system, and so that our regular teacher also are hampering because of that. So we are, since our starting, that we were 6 years back, we founded our association. Since that, we didn't entertain any course faculty in our association, for live membership also.
Okay. Good. Anyway, thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Thank you so much, sir, for your detailed discussion. You gave this much time to us.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Suryakiran Wagh Sir also give us very good time, and this session is very workful. More